get this conversation going real quick. So yes, rapid tap so we can get to 5K likes. Let's get the shares up to 50. So this is a topic that this is probably one of the most controversial topics around because number one, the Samoans have been called out for cosplaying as black people, right? And this has been growing more and more and more and more, right? And I see this over the weekend, and I'm sitting up here and I'm trying to tell people we are on a collision course. I'm trying to tell people, I said, listen, some of the things that these Samoans are getting away with, I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not going well. It's not going well for them. I'm trying to tell people, I said, listen, stay in your lane. Stay in your fucking lane. I say, if I can't come to your tribe, what makes you think you can come to mine? Okay? And listen, and then I see people sitting up here like, oh, he's part black, he can say it. Listen, I feel this way. When you're mixed, you need to stand on business and you need to take care of your culture over there and take care of your culture over here. It needs to be both. It can't be just, hey, let me flick a switch and I'll be black today and then I'll be white tomorrow. Like, that shit doesn't work with me. For me being an African American, I don't have a switch. Okay? I don't have a switch. I don't know what it means to be mixed. I don't know. But once again, I'm not that type of individual where I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm trying to protect my community. Okay? I really feel that we really shouldn't be using that word. We shouldn't be using that word if it's the hard ER or if it's ending in GA. I really feel we shouldn't. But you know what I'm saying? We do. It's part of the culture, I guess. I mean, but the Samoan controversy has been growing more and more and more. So a lot of people are starting to take notice that, listen, you know, y'all sitting up here and y'all doing this and doing that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Let's talk about, let's have that conversation. If these motherfuckers sit up here and want to be black, right? Okay, so talk about the black issues then. If you want to use our culture to take money, right? Start talking about black issues then. If you really do care like you claim you do, then start talking about black cultures. Start talking about, you know what I'm saying, how black people wasn't even talked about on Black History Month, but yet they were whipped. But they don't want to have that conversation. That's why I said you can't have it. You can't have your cake and ice cream and eat it too. You can't do it. You can't do it. That's why I said some people, I'm telling you, are not ready for that conversation. They ready to say I'm a nigga, but then they don't want to deal with nigga problems. That shit is a bar. So with Jacob facing backlash and fuck Rikishi, I don't even give a fuck about Rikishi. Rikishi has been getting on my nerves for the fucking longest. That man, I'm telling you, he played favoritism, but this motherfucker wanted to worry about his goddamn tribe and shit. But then when we call out his fellow tribe or whatever, now it's a fucking problem. I don't know why in the fuck it's a problem. This shit has been going on for way too long. It shouldn't have been going on this long. But niggas do not want to call motherfuckers out. That's the problem. And they don't want to call them out because they under their favorite acronyms. I don't give a fuck what type of acronyms you like. I can care less. But this shit has been going on way too long. Now, I've been trying to tell people that. I said, listen, if y'all want to stay on motherfucking business, if you care about your black people like you claim you do, then you will call this shit out. But they don't want to do that shit. So that's why we're having this conversation now. What's going on, Marvelous? How you doing? Chaos, what's good? How you doing? Oh, yeah. And you know what? It's not the fact that this man called, like, he said the N-word. That's not even that. This shit has been building for the longest. I don't really blame Jacob, per se, because it was us that gave him the go-ahead. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I really can't be upset with Jacob on that. Like, I can't really be upset. It's just, this is an issue that has been building more and more and more. And, like, to the point now, like, why do we even use the word? I'm not worried about people going up to him. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. Anybody can fuck up a nigga. I mean, that's not the issue. I don't give a fuck. But once again, I'm talking about standing on motherfucking business. You talking about somebody like, oh, well, someone not going to get up in his face. Guess what? I would. Because I'm like, first of all, why are you using that word? I said, you're not even in our community. Yes, you grew up in our community, but you're not in the community. Sir, you can't tell me what the fuck I will do. You don't know me, and you don't know me. You do not know me. So I need you to sit the fuck down. That's what I need you to do for me. Don't tell me what the fuck I'm going to do. You sit your ass there in the fucking comment section and you watch me. That is why you are here. Do not tell me what the fuck to do. You do not know my background. That's what's wrong with y'all motherfuckers. Y'all think y'all, because y'all behind the fucking keyboard, that you can sit up here and talk shit. Fuck you mean? Sit your ass down somewhere. Tired motherfuckers. They get on my goddamn nerves. Talk about, no, you wouldn't. Man, motherfucker, you don't know what the fuck I'm... Go away. Anyway, what's going on, K Kizzle? What's going on, Dr. Mud? How y'all doing? What's good? You didn't miss shit. I'm sitting up here and I'm trying to tell people that this issue with the Samoans have been a growing problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already been talking about how Samoans are cosplaying as black people, but niggas can't be niggas. And then this shit comes up, and now people have a problem with Jacob saying the N-word. And I'm like, okay, so does that apply to everybody, or does it apply to the people that we like, or like what is going on? I guess that's the issue that I'm just not understanding with people, because if people really had an issue with the N-word, or if people had a problem about how black people are being treated, why Harris is not in office? Told you, people ain't ready to have that conversation. They ain't ready to have that conversation, but then yet they talk about, oh, no, you can't use that word. No, you can't. Fuck out of here. Hey, man. All right, we have 5K likes, everybody. We got 40 people in here, so get the shares up, everybody. So I want to hear what you guys got to say. So come on up. Let's have that conversation. And welcome to the Cookout, everybody.
Good morning, my beautiful friend.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm not feeling the best today, but I'll be okay.
Why? What's wrong?
I don't feel like traveling all the way to the city this morning. It's raining. It's one of those days. But I have to go for a doctor's appointment.
I got you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sick and all that extra stuff. I'm just not in the mood. Gotta be in the mood for stuff like that.
No, I hear you.
Well, Josie, I'm black and Puerto Rican, and like I said, I don't feel like people who are not black, it's not really appropriate. But you can't pick and choose who can say it and who can't say it. That's why I said, to me, it applies to everybody who's not African American. That's just my opinion.
Okay, so what would you say to those people that said that they're part African American because I guess there's supposed to be some type of loophole. And this shit is wild. This shit is
Right.
wild work.
My thing is, you're not predominantly black. Like I like this whole thing with the Samoans is kind of crazy because a lot of people, because of the way that WWE is perceiving them to be like black, they're not understanding that Samoans are not black. They're brown. Yeah, I understand that, but they're not black people.
Right.
So I don't feel like Jacob Fatu should get like cursed out the way he's getting cursed out because people make mistakes and stuff, and maybe he's in his character. But maybe
Right, but this goes beyond Jacob Fatu, and I guess the comment section is not really understanding or comprehending that because
Right.
once again, the people that's like I guess trying to defend him or some type of shit. And like once again, this goes beyond Jacob. Jacob make a mistake, but that's fine. But it goes into a deeper issue, and that's why I want people to kind of comprehend it. And I know that's an issue for some
Right.
people because it's like going through one ear and not the other. But
Right.
this is an issue that we have been discussing on
For
the
a long
cookout for
time.
the longest, and it's like
The
we
backlash
are,
he's getting
you know,
is kind of crazy because people do make mistakes or whatever. But
of
I don't believe he
course.
deserves that all the extra negativity that he's getting. But you can't sit and pick and choose who you want to say can say the word nigga and not if they're not black. Like
Can I say something real quick?
Sure, go for it.
So there's a person in the comment talking about he's a gang member and this and that.
I seen that. Yeah, I totally ignored it.
I'm from a hood too, and it's like people that are not black from the same hood as I am. They don't say nigga. That's not an excuse. He's not a
right.
black man. I've known Jacob for a little while. It doesn't excuse it. He's not black. He's Samoan.
Yeah, a lot of
So
people are getting that misconstrued. Samoans are not black people.
And you know what? And this is the issue that I'm. I, don't get it twisted. I love my people, I do, but when it comes to certain issues, y'all are so quick to give motherfuckers the black card and shit, and just say, "Oh, he was part of the blood. He part of the hood."
and
What?
invite people to this make believe ass cookout. Like that shit is annoying.
And
Yes, it is.
When Roman said it on national TV, you think people got on his back about it? No, and they
Nope.
should have. They should have.
And that's why, and that's one thing. This is one of the reasons why black people are more so like black WWE fans. If you are part of their acronym or under their banner or whatever, oh no, it's cool. You can borrow that word. Like, wait, what?
Right,
And what
What?
makes you think that anybody would be scared of Jacob? Like,
right. He plays the
not if
piano. Be fucking for real here. Like,
my thing is
What?
he may be
he's a
able to
piano
fight, but
player.
Oh my
he's
god.
not the only nigga in the world that can fight. Like,
Yeah. Just because Jacob comes on TV and he wears the murder ones and the jerseys and all that extra stuff, like, so what? So what? He's not a black man. He's a brown brother. That's what they call like people like Samoans, Middle Eastern, all that have brown skin. They're called brown brothers. They're not called black people. Like
Mm-hmm.
'cause they're not black. So I don't have an excuse. He doesn't really deserve an excuse, but he doesn't deserve everything that's happening to him. Because if you're gonna do it to one, do it to all of them. Just
and
because
Jay says it too. Jimmy says it too. All
just
of them
because they
say it.
wear gold teeth and stuff. And then again, they have to stop trying to represent black people like that. Like you have very educated black folks.
True.
You have black folks that dress nice and are well educated, well spoken. Not all of them are ghetto. Like be for real. Same thing with
Right,
Bianca
because all of us
Belair.
wasn't.
She
Yeah,
has
all of us is
so
not in a gang or whatever.
yeah.
Like I wasn't from the hood. You know
Bianca
what I'm saying?
Belair. She has so many talents. She's a seamstress. She could cook. She could do everything. But yet y'all want to make her ghetto, pop in her mouth. Like that annoys the fuck out of me.
Let me ask y'all this. Do you think because of the fact that they're all married to black, except Jacob is not, that they're all married to black men and black women, that they think it's okay and give them a pass?
No, that don't give them a pass either.
You know what?
Yeah,
So he
yeah,
he
That's what I think.
Because it seems like they're using black women or black or whoever you're married to, giving them the card, right? Like the whole thing with Cody Rhodes. Why are we calling him nigga Rhodes? Like, why are we
But it's a
calling
little
him?
more than that.
Who the
I,
fuck is
I I
that?
understand that, but that this is what I'm going into, right? So like you're inviting him to the cookout. This man sitting up here making speeches talking about what I have a mixed child and blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, you may have a mixed child, but that doesn't mean that you are invited to the cookout. That's what you need
You're
to
not.
understand. If you really want to understand our culture, you can be an ally. But at the end of the day, this is what we're trying to get you to understand. You might be down with the culture, but you're not in the culture. Me, I
First
am
of all,
in
his
the
name is
culture
not
because I
Raheem.
know what we are dealing with, the struggles that we have been dealing with for God knows how long. So when you are sitting up here and you're using my culture to make a profit, I have a problem with that. You know what I'm
Just
Can
saying?
I say
because,
something, Chris? Can I say something, Chris?
We're gonna
Now,
go around.
see.
Hold on.
Oh,
We're gonna go
okay.
around the room real quick because I think Jaquarius had his hand. Okay, no. First, you know what? Let's go to you, and then let's go to Jaquarius, and then
Okay.
I'll be right back. I gotta talk to a
Okay.
colleague.
See, this is my problem. They want to use our culture so bad. They want to use our culture. Samoans want to use our culture so bad. But see, when they get in trouble with the law, guess what the law sees them as? They see them as just another nigga. That's what they see them as. That's what they see them as. They see them as black men. They want to be black men so bad. That's what they see. That's what the law sees you as. They see you as a black man.
mm-hmm.
Because you want to be seen as that. They gonna treat you like that. And then
Yeah.
you won't be sitting up there like, oh no, don't treat me like that. Oh, now you want to be treated like a Samoan.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to be treated like a Samoan because you don't like the way you're being treated by the police. Okay.
And then you
Now
got
you want to
people
play
in
your
the
Samoan
comments
card.
talking about, oh, because he grew up in the hood and all that. So what? Just because you grew up around it, don't give you the right. You don't have the
Oh,
right.
they talking about Cody Rhodes?
No, talking about because Jacob grew up in like 90% black community in the hood and all that.
And
Whatever. Exactly. And he does that don't give him no excuse just because he grew around that. You got plenty of white people that grow around my hood where I'm at, but you think they ever came out their face like that? They would get fucked up.
exactly.
So then,
Exactly. And then
so
they
then,
want
what's
to talk
Spanish
about they want
people's
to talk about
excuse?
Cody Rhodes being black. Cody Rhodes is not black. I'm sorry. Don't be seeing up there talking about Cody Raheem Rhodes. His name is not Raheem.
I
Okay?
think that's funny, but I just look like when they say that, I laugh at it like a joke. But yeah, you can't treat Cody as a black person because you think he's gonna come out his face. I think not.
No. Just because he's married to a black woman, which I'm sorry. Brandy, I'm sorry.
Maybe saying Cody's more black than Brandy is funny.
I'm sorry. Brandy, she may look black, but
Just because he's
um,
married to a black woman, what gives anybody the right to do that?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
We don't have
Yeah,
it.
because like you said, I think because they are married to black women, because the majority of them are married to black women, they think they got a pass. Like Jimmy thinks because he's married to Naomi, he has a pass. No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't. Go ahead, Jaquarius. You want to say something?
Oh yeah. Oh, so my opinion on it, right? I feel like, for one, I'm gonna say this: nobody even knows what Jacob is, because when I go on Google, it says he got black in him, and then sometimes it says it don't. Even Google don't even know if he got black in him because of how he acts. So we don't even truly, really know if he's black. Now, for the people that say, "Oh, I don't even think you could say if you mix," Dr. Umar put in a excellent point. They said when you mix white milk and chocolate milk, what you gonna get? you're gonna get chocolate milk. That's how he put it. So anytime a black person makes a baby with any other race, it's gonna look more black than anything. Samoan, it can be Hispanic, it can be Puerto Rican, Asian. That baby gonna look black more than anything. So, but besides that, um, as when I was growing up, which I'm a Gen Z, so while we was growing up, the rule was always if it was cool with the people you hang around. So yes, if Jacob was hanging around a lot of black people, they're gonna let him say it. If Jacob was hanging around a lot of white people, it's not gonna. If let's say he was hanging around a lot of white people, he's not gonna have the courage to say that. Because there's even some mixed people that don't feel comfortable saying it because they don't hang around black people. They went to a private school and hanged around majority white people, and they don't even feel comfortable saying it's a streamer named Senna, and she half Hispanic and half black, right? She don't say that word because she says she never hanged around like our people, so she never felt comfortable saying it. So when I was growing up, it was always if it was cool for the people because my I'm gonna use another term. My cousin had a white friend. I didn't hang around him, but he hanged around him. And one day I went over there because he was living with him, and he said the N word, and I said, hold on. I don't know what y'all say to each other while I'm not here. I mean, I know he cool and stuff, but he cannot say that word when I'm here. But you feel me? Like that's my opinion. If it's cool with the people you hang around and you carry that through your life and everything, I feel like it's okay to say it. Say yes. I think if people like you, then yes, you can say it. Like if they can
No.
resonate with you, then yes. I just
He must have got a phone call.
yeah I did. I just don't like it when any white person uses it because they made up that word to put us down. When they use it, they're using it friendly. When the white person uses it, they're trying to literally bring.
But you're correct. You cannot make an exception. You cannot say white people can't use it, but you make an exception for everybody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
You
no,
can't
but that's
pick
the
and
thing.
choose
Okay,
who's
okay, but
okay
that's
to
the
say it.
thing. When a white person use it, they're using the ER. They're using it like they're using like anytime I hear a white person say it, they're using the ER. Besides my cousin white friend, he never used the ER. He used the A. But anytime I'm online, I'm seeing the ER. That's where it
That's
came from.
that's a
To me,
derogatory.
there's no difference in that. I don't find a difference between the ER and the A. I don't, especially
Okay,
when
so
it
why?
comes from
Okay, hold on,
anybody
hold on.
who's
So
not
When
black.
it comes to anybody
wait, wait,
that's
wait, wait.
not
So,
black.
so the thing is, why do we use it? Because it's putting down our people. It doesn't matter who use it. Why do we use it?
We use it because it's just our thing. Like there's
We
no,
No, we
turned
didn't
it.
just create the
there's really
word.
no explanation for it to be used.
We turned it into
Yeah,
see. We turned what the white man said about us. We turned it into a term of endearment. We turned it into that, and then
Okay, so
everybody else outside of our race started using it. But we turned it into that. We flipped it.
let me ask a question. So the F word in the community, the LGBTQ community, why don't they use it in that community? They got
They
people to stop saying it. They got people to stop saying it. But why don't they use that for each
okay,
other?
but
but
they
you
do.
cannot
They do.
compare who you
I
compare
have
that.
never.
I have plenty of that community friends, right? Whether
Mhm.
they're trans or whatever, or just they be calling each other that, and they'll
Yeah,
laugh about it,
I have friends. I have family members that call each other that, and they part of the community, and they have no problem with it.
and they'll laugh right about it.
I never heard
Yes,
nobody in that
Well,
community
you
say
have
that.
to hang around a lot of them to
Or
understand it.
respectively, I mean, have you? you don't hang around everyone in that community. You only know of what
I
you
have
only
I,
know of the you only know of the people that you know of the community. You can't speak of your experiences with some people in the LGBTQ community and deem it as, oh, that's how it is within the entire community. I mean, you
You
can't
can't
just make
be
a general blank
anecdotal
you
because
can't just make a general blanket statement just off maybe the few friends or acquaintances that you have within one community and assume that it's a and make a generalization like blanket statement for the entire the
mm,
entire
Right,
realm.
but the thing is, we can't go over there and call them the F bomb, just like we can't go to the white community and call them crackers. We can't go to the Spanish community and call them sticks, because then guess what?
you
We'll
can't
get the
do
same
that.
backlash. We can't do that. So
It's
why should they be able to
offensive.
come over here to call us nigga?
but no, but that's the thing though. You see, what Barbo said. You just said y'all have never said that to the Hispanic. I
Well, I'm
call.
not in that community. That's not
Well,
my
no,
community.
I
I just
know.
hang around them.
But most of my Hispanic friends growing up, I literally grew up on a side where it's majority Hispanics. I used to call them the S word.
But
But
that's
they knew.
you.
But
That's you.
that's the thing. No, that's what literally he just got done saying. That's me. That's my experience. Everybody we grew up joking or whatever, just name call or whatever. That's what I used to do. So it's like if
So
that's
let me
who
get
you
on
grew up.
a track and say that about your friends, and guess what? They're gonna come at me all types of sideways and stuff.
Thank
Mind you,
you.
I'm black
Thank
and
you.
Spanish.
But that's my exactly. This how you have trans friends. And if you say that about them, they might just okay brush off the shoulder.
I doubt it. I doubt it because
I'm
guess what?
saying, but
I'm not trans. They will take it
it's a good
offense.
it's a good chance because they know you and they know you don't mean no harm to it.
Okay, but but see, you're saying, but she's saying it in a group with them. She's not putting it out there in public for the public to hear.
Yep, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all still missing the thing I'm saying. He grew like okay, mine is growing up with them. I just use examples of people that grew up with not around black people, didn't use the word. They that didn't use the word. There's some black people that don't even use it because they don't feel comfortable using the word because they didn't grow up
Then
around
they don't feel comfortable
black
using the
people.
word.
But then you bring in like I say like a Hispanic person that grew up strictly around black people. Yes, they're gonna say it because they were so comfortable saying it while they was growing up. And people don't have and then another thing is like I said when I was growing up it was skin color and if it was cool with the people you feel me it was mostly skin color too if you wasn't paste like now I say pasted but if you wasn't palm colored oh it was cool for you to say it that's me while I was growing up though so
Yeah.
like I said
So,
Okay.
like
it
she
is
said,
different
you can't do that worldwide, like how he got
You
up on a
can't do that
platform and do that.
everywhere.
Because guess
You
what,
can
Jacob
do that.
Fatu cannot come to my hood and say the N bomb and think that he might not get in a fight or something behind that. He can't do that
Exactly.
everywhere. If he do that in his hood, whatever. If they accept that, whatever. Those are his friends. But you cannot do stuff like that worldwide because not everybody's
No.
gonna take it
You
the same way. And that's why he's getting the backlash. Like I said, he don't deserve the crazy negativity that he's getting, no. But then he still needs to take accountability. Like, oh, okay, I messed up.
but okay I can understand
You
what
think he can go to any hood and be comfortable, but no, he cannot. Especially not with
No.
that mentality.
but that's the
Because just
thing I
because Jacob
really
looks badass on TV,
I'm a,
maybe he can
you
fight
know
and
I
stuff.
what?
But
really
You know
I,
what,
I
Ginger?
it's
I'm gonna
somebody
say
that's
this.
always bigger and badder. Trust
I
me.
You
really
know
do
what,
think
Ginger? I'm gonna say this. Jacob Fatu could not come to a hood in Baltimore, Maryland, and say that.
but that's the thing. I really do think if he having a conversation with somebody in them type of hoods and he say it,
No, no,
they're
no,
not
no, no,
gonna
no.
look at him.
Mm-mm,
They're
mm-mm.
not.
No,
That's what
no,
like.
no.
Bro. That's how I don't mean call you bro. I like to respect my age.
Jaquarius, I'm
I,
from
I just think
Baltimore.
that
I'm
will
from
really happen.
Baltimore. I know. I know. I've seen it. People come here. You have people come here thinking they can sit up here and say what they want to say because they say it in their hood and they've gotten jumped. Okay?
Yeah, y'all cannot tell us how people are gonna react in the place that we live. You can't tell us that.
I'm talking as a whole. He
I'm
from
I'm
Cali.
just talking about the
Hold on,
comments. Like
wait.
people are
Let me say something.
crazy.
He's from Cali. That's way more dangerous, deadly than Baltimore.
Oh,
Wait. Okay, I
you
just came
trying to
in.
tell me that
Hold on.
Cali is
Hold on. It doesn't matter if he's from Cali, Chicago, or Atlanta. It doesn't even matter. It should be that thing called accountability,
That's what
which
I said.
we do not do because we have listen. As long as I've been sitting up here, and I was talking with my colleague, and I was just watching the comment section. This is the problem. Why? This is the reason why we have backlash like this. This is why Jacob is having backlash like this because there's no motherfucking accountability whatsoever with the black
Thank you.
community at all. So
Thank
that
you.
is the reason why this man is facing the backlash. This is the reason why Samoans are being questioned of why they are acting like why they're cosplaying as niggas when niggas can't even be niggas on WWE television. And
Thank
then when
you.
we're trying to be ourselves, it's like, no, you can't act that way. No, that's too much. We can't do that.
Like,
You
why
know?
they can't go back to being Samoan culture like in the beginning, like how Rakesh used to, or even the Usos when they used to come out and they used to do their little not Hawaiian, sorry, Samoan dance and stuff. Like, come on, when did
But
they
Yeah,
they
when
ever
they used to
he
do
was
transition
doing
over to
that in
being?
yeah.
MLW.
Yeah, so
Him and
when did they
they were,
transition over to being niggas?
I
But
guess, for
okay.
marketing purposes.
Hold on. Let
Marketing
me
purposes, that's what that is.
It sound like it.
let me use
I'm taking notes.
let me use the first point. Let me use the first point that I made.
Oh.
Anytime you go on Google, it either says he's black or he's not black.
You
So what
cannot
is
believe
does
everything
anybody
you see
knows
on
his
Google.
like origins? Do anybody know?
Now, okay, so
His
somebody
father is the
said,
Tonga Kid. I
now
think he
wait a
related to
minute.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka. That's the Samoan side.
Somebody said that he was doing raps in the early '90s, right? Okay, cool. Did he say the word nigga though?
I have something to
Does the
say
Rock,
about
when the
this.
Rock rap, do he say the word nigga?
And I'm sorry, I don't want to kind of go off the rails. Okay, is there anybody that have not spoke yet?
Me.
Chris. Okay, Chris. I'm sorry about that. What would you like to add to this
Now the
discussion?
only thing about Jacob Fatu is we don't know who in his family is definitively black. Like, we could see it on Google, but we don't know his mother. We all know his father, Tonga Kid, but that's really it.
I
Now, as
know
far as
this
him using
moment.
the N word, right? He grew up with LA Bloods, and we already know that that's like that was flying back then. Especially nowadays, if he's still able to just run around like this and just say it, then nobody obviously checked him on it. Now, am I gonna be the one to do it? Probably not. Do I think somebody should? I don't know. That's up to y'all. You know,
So like, okay,
it shouldn't be tolerated.
so let's talk about it. So what about Jacob scares you or whatever because he went to jail? Is it? I mean, because like I said, what's the problem with a brother going to another brother that wants to be a brother and telling him that you can't use the word? So like, what's the issue with that?
Okay, but that's
I'm
like
not talking
okay.
to you. I'm not talking to you. Not right now. I'm talking to Chris. So what's the issue with this? Why there's no? And I'm so sorry. I shouldn't say it like that. I'm sorry. But this is really pissing me off. I'm not going to even lie to you. Like we act like we don't have any type of testicular fortitude these days. It's like we're scared. We're so quick to get motherfuckers past this, but we can't correct the issue. I guess that's the problem that I'm having. And this is not like an overnight thing. I get that part, but the problem is that there should be some accountability. Chris, you can go ahead and answer.
So if I was to ask him first, I'll have to meet him. It can't be at no like big like event like Fanatic Fest or something. Like I have to actually like see his character or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Now I would then ask him the question like, yo, like, who, like, are you black? And he'll have to tell me like either somebody in his family's black, mama, dad, or something. I'll be like, okay. And if not, like, if he not black, then I'll be like, you know, I'll appreciate it, like, out of respect, like, if you just don't say that word, like, if you're not black, you know.
Like I'll come to him respectfully. Like I'm not gonna come to him sideways. If he take it sideways and you know shit go left, we get physical. That's what it's gonna have to be. Like I'm gonna come with respect. If he don't, then that's it.
I have one more question, and this is for the
Respectable.
comment
Go ahead.
section. Like, because it's starting to piss me off. So let me ask you something. If Cody Rhodes went to prison,
We got
so Cody Rhodes
100
went to
and
prison. If
damn.
he drunk Tennessee, smoked Newports, if he was blood, if he was from Sacramento, is it okay for him to say the word nigga?
No,
That's
he's
what a
not black.
comment section.
And people saying like once again, if you don't give a fuck, that's fine. It's not for you to give a fuck, right?
So
Especially if you're not black. If you are not black, I don't want you to give a fuck. Then I have to ask the question, why are you commenting? If you don't give a fuck, why are you commenting? Why are you talking?
So all those factors were on Cody Rhodes, and that's not okay for him to say the word nigga. Why is it okay for Jacob Fatu to say nigga?
It's not, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if he black. 100%.
That's why
That was for the comment section, though, saying because he's blood, he's from Sacramento, he grew up in the
That don't
hood.
mean shit.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck if he blood or whatever, Crip. I don't give a fuck. That's what you need to understand. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, once again, this is the reason why we are having these issues. There are no accountability whatsoever. Black people give out passes like it's hotcakes. And this is the issue that we're having. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's crazy to me. We got 121 people. I did not know that this topic was going to be this controversial. Where we almost have 100 people in here.
Yeah.
Shout out to
say
all of
he's a
y'all.
person of
Remember,
color.
hold on.
He's a what?
Wait. Pause. So we got 2 shares and we got 134 people. So please, if you guys can share this around. This is not for entertainment purposes. We really talking about this shit because it's really pissing some people off, and this is something that people have been talking about since over the weekend. So we're having this discussion. Please, let's have mature conversations, everybody. If you do not give a fuck, you can always go to the next show. Because like I don't got time for this shit. I will block your ass and kick your ass out if you on that bullshit. I don't got time for it. Okay. Also, I do have my mods that's in here. So if you want that bullshit, you will be kicked out. Just saying. But welcome to the cookout. All right, who's next?
What's up, Chris?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good, man. And I know, just real quick, like what you said about them giving out passes like to Jacob and whoever. It comes down like I'll just say like on this part, like it comes down like if they're one of your favorite wrestlers, you know what? They don't care. They'll give you a pass if you're one of the favorites, I think, and that's with Jacob. And as far as like whether he's 100% Samoan or not, I just googled it right now, and what I'm seeing right now, I'm seeing he's 100% Samoan. Like I haven't found the full family breakdown yet, but as far as what I'm seeing everywhere, every site that I'm seeing, he's 100% Samoan. So that's it right there. And this whole notion about like depending on where you grow up on around your environment, like oh if you were white or Hispanic and you grew up around a lot of black people and you said it in that area, that doesn't make it if just because that specific group that they grew around deemed it okay or deemed it not a problem, that doesn't mean that just because of your experiences, that doesn't make it a blanket statement or a blanket fact that it's okay everywhere else. So, like I said, it might have been cool for him, like wherever the hell he's from Cali, LA, or whatever, but that doesn't deem it right or acceptable for everyone else. Like, not everyone else is gonna look at that and be okay with it.
Right.
That's my experience. Like, I don't care. Like, if you're the lone white person who grew up in like predominantly like black or Hispanic area, like if they were okay with you starting like saying like certain slurs or terms or whatever, like that doesn't mean that outside your little bubble that you grew up in, that's gonna be okay everywhere else.
Let
That's
me
just a
ask you
fact.
this. Let me ask you this. Barbara.
Yeah.
Would that slide in New York?
There's
Absolutely
different.
not. I'm from New York.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here's the thing. Like I just said, like if you are someone that's like as far as New York goes, like if you are someone.
Everybody's mad at Tiffany Stratton. I'm sorry. I keep seeing the Tiffany Stratton comment. No, she's definitely not getting a pass. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, it's
Let me
okay.
finish. Go
No,
ahead.
No, that's fine. But I was gonna say like it's similar like what I just said with Jacob. Like just if you're not a part of like any community here in New York City, like you didn't grow up around like the any of the people of the communities here, like you're outside, then no, that shit's not gonna be accepted in like certain hoods or neighborhoods because you one, they're not familiar with you, they don't know who you are,
Mm-hmm.
and you like I said, just because you're comfortable in one setting in one area doesn't mean that you should be comfortable in another setting, another area. Just walk in and say like it was no big. Hey, but hold up, my handful of friends over here said it was okay. Well, your handful of friends or community,
Mm.
they don't speak for the entire culture. Like you can't fucking do like it's let's say like if how do you say like if a black guy said like Hispanic slurs amongst his Hispanic friends and they think deeming it's okay, but he goes to another state or community and he does the same thing and he gets called out on it, like he can't be shocked or upset because dude, like your handful of Hispanic or Puerto Rican Dominican friends, they don't speak for the entire culture, deeming it being okay. You know, like that's all I'm saying. Like just because Jacob got away with it or was okay, like in his setting in LA with the blood strips, whatever, like that doesn't mean it's a blanket generalization for the entire for the entire black community culture. Like LA is a small or Cali just a small like blip on the map or radar, like in the whole grand scheme of things in the entire world. That's all I'm saying.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Can I make a
Go
quick?
ahead.
You see, my thing,
Hold on
my
one
thing,
second. No,
because all right, my
wait,
bad.
wait, Chris. Hold on one second. Let's go to Jaquez because I think not Jaquarius. I'm sorry. You had something to say earlier. I'm sorry, cut you off. Go ahead.
So basically, what I'm gonna come to is I'm just gonna rest my case right here. I'm gonna let somebody else come up, so because you do got a lot of people in here. I think I think it's so I gonna say what basically Bobo said. I feel like if he goes to a certain area and he says it and nobody says anything, okay, that's fine. But if he goes to an area and somebody checks him, I'm not gonna be mad at the person. Like I'm in the middle. If somebody goes and punch him in the face because he said it without no warning, I'm gonna be like, well, it is what it is. You're not black. They didn't was supposed to be saying it. Whatever. And all this narrative of who's gonna tell him to say it, I don't know why everybody fears people that wrestle. Like even if Brock Lesnar would sit here and says this N word in my face, I don't. I'm gonna get my whoop, but I'm gonna check him right there because you're not. What are you talking about? I don't care who you are. Now if now me personally, if Jacob was to say it into my face, I probably won't say nothing because I wouldn't care. But it does. To me, it does. It does vary from people. It varies from who people like, and that's why I think the N word is okay. That's why I think a lot of people is okay with Jacob saying the N word. We all knew Jacob said the N word when he joined WWE, or whenever you saw the Jacob, you all knew he said that word. I don't know why everybody's so surprised that he said it in the song, but that's just my opinion on it.
Anybody else?
Let me go to prison, right? I just gotta say this. Let me go to prison, right? Let me go join one of them Aryan sisterhoods, or let me go join like a MS or kind of gang or something, and go in there and think I could say something slick. You know what they'll do to me, right? They'll unalive me. So after that, let me come home and try to go into somebody else's white neighborhood or some Hispanic neighborhood and talk slick. Guess what? They'll try to unalive me again. It's not okay. It's not accepted everywhere. No. They're not going to make it just because I've been to prison and just because I hung out with those people.
And I'm gonna piggyback off of what you're saying. Every culture is so like protective of their culture and their people, and black people is like, I'm gonna say black people because I'm black. I don't know pretty much any other culture, but we're the only ones so open to everybody and willing
Correct.
to accept everybody. And it's a
Mm-hmm.
few people in the comments that need to take it out their mouth and come up for air. Like y'all doing the most.
Not come up for air.
Come up for air.
So I
Bitch.
have to be a public figure not to get checked behind that. That's insane. They're like, "Oh, I'm not a public figure. Have to be a public figure to get checked behind something like that. That y'all is stupid. Oh God,
Oh, I'm tickled
Come
by
out the
that.
air.
I'm tickled by that.
Come out the
I didn't even
Oh.
hear
air.
what she said. What did she say?
She said some of the.
She said, "Come after the air."
She said some of the ones in the comment section need to get out of the comment section and come up for air.
Oh, they down there drowning. I'm crying.
They
I'm
down there
drowned.
drowning. They like stuck. They
Oh,
stuck in
oh,
magic
I'm
and not coming
dead.
up for
Cardi
Okay.
don't get
air.
a pass neither. No, she don't get a
Oh
pass. Cardi B does
shit.
not get a pass. She's a Spanish chick from what, the Bronx? She don't get a pass for that neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we got like
Oh.
4 people that's trying to come up here. So if I
I
have to
think she's
rotate,
from Queens,
I'm gonna
if I'm
rotate the room real
correct.
quick, everybody. So if you
Oh.
already spoke, you could just you could just go down to the comment section for a second and just get some more people up real quick. Except for you, Barbaro, because you're a moderator, so I'm gonna just let you stay up here real quick. Oh, he left anyway. Okay. All right.
Dang.
Hold on one second. Let me bring some people up real quick. Just give me a second.
I do want to say something about that real quick.
Go ahead.
Jacob is, when I heard that song numerous times, and when he said the N word, he and I agree with y'all everything y'all say. And like, listen, I'm in the Carolinas, and trust me, there's a lot of hood stuff going on in there, and but that's not the point. Is that Jacob, when he said the N word, they really just had a problem with Roman when he said it, and all it goes to show Jacob is just Jacob, and if the conversation won't feel some type of way, Jacob said it, and I don't know what to tell you. You just Jacob, so you can say people can say the N word. I mean, I'm black, you're black, everybody's black, and if you want to say the N word, it's okay. If you feel some type of way, that's not my problem. And if you want to feel that type of way about that, go eat a tree. Go eat a tree or sleep with a tree. Ain't no going to the jungle like no Walt Disney and shit. Just watch
All
out.
right. All right. Thank you, Jody. Appreciate you. All right. Let's so Enforcer, El Captain, Mr. Four, Broke. What's going on, y'all? Let's
Doc,
go.
what's
Morning.
up?
What's going on,
Morning.
everybody?
Good morning.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's have a conversation real quick. And like I said, I'm gonna be in and out of the room, so I just need my moderators to just because we got a lot of people in here this morning talking about
Yeah.
this subject. So if you guys if you already spoke, just drop down so we can rotate the room real quick until we get a low number. Then I have my regulars just stay up. Let's go with Mr. Four since he's new. Welcome to Cookout. What you want to talk about?
Hey, good morning. Thank you. Thanks for having me on. Hey, I'm a huge wrestling fan,
Cool.
and I just want to start here with historical points. And you guys help me out. So, the
All
word, the
right.
N word, was that directed at Samoans or was it directed at blacks, which are currently like African Americans? Can we just start there real quick?
I didn't hear this.
I guess
What you talking about?
what I can you be a little bit specific, be a little bit
Well,
more specific on
the
what
N,
you're.
the okay, the N word, right? I mean, I'm African American, so in my history, that word was thrown at us, and it still is, but it's been thrown at us for decades. And then I just want to start there, but then let's go to WWE. The first black tag team champions that they acknowledged was Rocky Johnson, and Tony Atlas. Okay, they're not Samoan. Now, The Rock's dad, Rocky Johnson, did marry a Samoan, so that's how and then obviously he's Samoan because of his mother. But so they say the black tag championship with that. Now, Roman Reigns, his dad, right, and his uncle Alpha Sika, they were Samoan. They were tag team champions before that. WWE didn't say that the first black tag team champions were Alpha and Sika, and they were tag champions back in the days, back in the 70s and early 80s. So with that as the backdrop, I'm disappointed that we are allowing like Fatu to use the words. Now that you can't stop anybody from saying things, but I think you hit it spot on as the host when you said that we just allow too much to go on, and we do that as a as an African American culture. We give too many passes,
Indeed.
and at some point in time we have to we need to stand up. And I'm a huge fan
But
of
wait
the
up,
Simone Biles. Hold
stand
on,
up where?
give me
Stand up
give me a
where? I
second.
don't get it.
Give me a second, sir. Give me a second. Because we give too many passes. Other cultures stick tighter to their culture,
That's just in
this is
people. We
and
got to
this
get
is
away from that
and this
culture.
is another example of it. Like it's not cool. I heard it when I heard it. I cringed, and you know what I'm saying. I'm a fan of it, and personally, I don't know what Naomi's going to say about it. I don't know what who all's familiar with her, but I don't know what people like that who are in the family or married into the family how they're going to handle that. But I think that there should be conversation about that. And also WWE, I don't think their company, I don't think they want to have their contract employees, using any type of slurs like that publicly. Like this is on a record. I mean, you on your own time, that's one thing, but doing this publicly. So those are the things I just want to toss out there. And enjoy the show. And I'm gonna sit back and listen.
All right, I'm one of the monitors, so Chris is not here. But let me, what's his name? El Cap. You unmute and you gonna rebuttal that. You wanted to say something?
All right, my bad, y'all. What's going on?
He Mr. Ford, he finished. But like I said, El Captain, you wanted to say something while he was. Here's your chance to rebuttal.
I mean, there's a lot. We gotta no disrespect. I'm a New Yorker. I'm from New York. The word is used differently. Nigger is
No. You can't say that. You can't. Yeah, you can't.
TikTok language.
Can you drop down real quick? Yeah,
That's
you
what
can't
I'm
say that
saying.
word,
See,
bro.
all
Like,
I heard
yeah,
was
drop
I
down.
guess it was like some other.
Who the fuck are you to say I
Shut.
can't say that word?
Get
Really?
out.
Thank you so much,
In a little while or some shit like that.
motherfucker.
Whatnot, but
What?
he's gonna.
He went
Oh
like,
my god, the fuck?
Like
Lord,
we're saying,
that's
you can't
crazy.
say it because of TikTok language, you dummy.
Oh my.
He got pea brain. Hold
Okay,
on.
okay. Listen, I know it's me, Ball Bro, anybody else that's a monitor. But if you come up
That
here,
was diabolical as hell.
if you come up
Man,
here,
tell me about it.
we're trying to tell you for the sake of the cookout and keeping on in certain words you cannot.
Exactly.
If you get emotionally damaged, you will be kicked off immediately.
Exactly.
Don't get
Like,
this channel banned because you can't keep it PG.
I swear, like I
Period.
don't.
Like we're not saying that you can't say it, like we're not trying to censor you. We're trying not to get this page banned like it has
Right,
been in the past. Like so
right,
just chill, relax, like and
right.
you can make your point, but just think that this is not your platform right here. This is
yeah,
Chris's platform right here. So if you're not gonna come and respect it, you're gonna come acting a fool, then we're gonna show you the door and that's it.
yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Well, yeah,
Who?
because Chris,
He said he didn't know. He just put on the comment. He
Right?
didn't know. All
No,
right.
he
Then why he
said the
get so
hard ER.
defensive so fast?
Just
Yeah.
I'll give you a few minutes, bro. Like,
Right.
and we'll bring you back up. And no, I thank you for your apology. Appreciate it. But yeah,
Um.
we can use the hard ER. We cannot use that because we will
yeah,
get kicked off of here, bro. So
yeah.
yes.
Let's not even let's not even use the word
Yeah.
period. Just go with the end.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've been kicked off for less.
Yeah. Exactly. We have. All right.
Oh
Who's
man.
who's next? I think it was
I
Wrestlebeard or who came in.
I can go.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
you can keep it.
Russell. Welcome
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Cookout. What you want to talk about?
How y'all doing? I was gonna say that I'm from the Bay Area. I live in Sacramento, so out here it's like everybody say the word. It's like it's not a big deal. It's not a gang thing. It's not a jail thing. It's not a prison thing. It's just like everybody say it. But the thing is, you can't come outside of here and think you can say it everywhere and everybody else can do it.
That's
Because you
true.
fly out here don't mean you can go out there. But I can understand because out here, like he could go from here and talk to somebody he never even met before, said a word, and they wouldn't even trip on it. So
Mm-hmm.
like, he think about it like, oh, nobody cares. But I always say it. But other coaches gonna feel a different way about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a professional, as an athlete, you got to hold yourself accountable. Like, you know what? I wasn't supposed to say that. Like, I shouldn't have said that on a song. I shouldn't have said that on TV. I shouldn't have said that. Period.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like even
That's
Booker
facts.
T, even Booker T went back and apologized when he said the word. He's black, so
Right. I was just about to say that when I get my chance to speak.
That's true. That's
so
very true.
before
It's a
you being
lot.
a public figure, you got to do better. You can't act like you in the streets. You in the WWE.
That was the promo that Booker
Good
they were
point,
cutting
bro.
on Hulk Hogan, right?
Right. Right.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
a. It's a. I think that cannot be said. It's a lot. It's
Which
a.
which goes back to what I was saying earlier. My statement was like WWE, that business. I don't think they would want their contract employees, using the N word or any other kind of word that would be controversial. So, just kind of stay away from that. And when you're doing your rapping and your, public things, stuff like that, in your own time, hey, it is what it is in your own time. But around me personally, if you're not like of my race, I'm going to say something about it, and then I'm gonna let you know that I'm not comfortable with you doing that, and
Right.
then move on.
It's a. This is a. If, we did a show last night and really get to it, but this is a issue with not just the N word. It's about cultural repercussions. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
we let, as especially if you're a hip hop fan, hip hop went from New York to Cali, all over the United States. Now it's worldwide. So it got to the point that
Mm-hmm.
now other countries are doing hip
Yep.
hop and think that okay, what we heard on any hip hop track is okay to say, right? I'm from Jersey, right? So I know and I put it on the comments. I heard Fat Joe, I heard Big Pun, I heard
Yep.
Terror Squad say that just constantly, right? But in the hip hop culture, y'all let it pass because first it was a hit, and blah blah. We danced to it.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to these real, if it's like me and Ball Bro is from New York, out Jersey. If I go to Texas, I go to Deep South, and I hear another race say it, they in trouble. You know what I mean? It's not. Oh, I'm comfortable another race saying it. It's just that it's not right. It's that word. That word has a bad meaning to it. If you forget that word has a bad meaning to it, unless another race say it, it's still got a bad meaning. I don't care if it's part of a hip hop song or not. It's still got a bad history, a bad taste that I'm gonna go history that our grandparents, our great grandparents had to go through, and we trying to make it cool. I remember Ice Cube said on TV, "That's our word now." No, it's still a fucked up word. She was on language, that's a TikTok language thing. It's still a messed up word. But the fact that this is not new. I think I said this earlier too about the Samoans cosplaying as us, right? It's
Yep.
not, and it's not really wrestling that someone cosplaying African American, but then to the point that outside of the wrestling business, you feel like, well, I grew up in this culture, I grew up in this environment, I could do a rap song. Yeah, you done a mixtape just during Sacramento? That been cool. But you're a public figure. Your tape is about to go worldwide. People go hear it, and of course, this is what happens now. This is what happens now. You got people outside of where you was your comfortable zone judging your record and how many times somebody had to count how many times he said the N word, but I haven't heard the song myself. And
I didn't hear the song either.
right,
And
so
when I
I haven't
heard
heard
he
it.
said it, I thought he said
I
like a
didn't hear
black
the
man.
song yet at all.
That's the bad thing. I ain't even had to hear it. The people that heard it go like this. Just like I haven't listened to the Lil Wayne album. It's just worldwide trash. Like goddamn, I didn't even listen to it. You know what I mean? So I don't need to listen to it. And it's puzzling to me right now because I was going to bring up is this also selective anger because let's go back to another wrestler that raps words.
Our
Words
truth.
It are true. Swerve badmouth black women, and everybody went on the uproar, right? But you listen to rap music, they been doing that for years. So what's the problem, right? Because like my man said earlier, you a public figure now. You are known worldwide now. So they got you. They watch you now. They watch you with a lens now. Every little mistake, they go, Jacob. Yes, you are from Cali, you're from Sacramento. You drink hen, you smoke Newports, you got dreads, but outside this bowl, you are Samoan, bro.
Hey man, and that's another good point. And then if y'all remember that episode on NXT, and my bad, I'm not sure how much.
Yeah, I'm go ahead, go.
I'm not sure how much everybody here watch wrestling or not. I'm just new.
This is a
to
wrestling space, bro.
Okay, okay. But you know how they had that moment in NXT where I think it was in Atlanta or somewhere where they had like the black wrestlers get in the ring. There was a couple females, a couple males, and then they had Jey Uso up there too. Like when they were trying to paint the picture that the power of the black wrestler, and they had Jey Uso standing up there too. I mean, I was scratching my head on that one. Like I get it, he married a black woman, he's cool, but at the end of the day, and I'm saying cool like he's a cool personality and all that, but take another take a black wrestler and put him in his place up in the ring. I think that we mix in and I say we as black people, we try to mix in too many things. Like because Samoan dynasty, when you watch that, they're talking about the bloodline. They're not like the Samoans. Okay, now they do tie in other ones that they say, oh, this one married into the bloodline, but they don't. But the true bloodline is this. Going back to what I said earlier, the first black tag team champions was Rocky Johnson, Tony Atlas.
Yeah.
Not the Samoans who actually had the belts before they did.
Why are you giving me Snoop Dogg energy?
I don't know.
I was just playing, bro. It's like, am I talking to Snoop Dogg right now?
Bro,
continue forward.
No, that's cool, man.
Bro, Ford. So when you say that, right, and I'm listening to you, I was listening to everybody. That's the beautiful thing about me. I listen before I listen to what you're saying, and right, like if everybody want to go that far back and hear, all right, if you hear the first black champion is Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson, and the team they beat with the Wild Samoans, it's right there in your face. So let's stop right there. They're called the Wild Samoans, not the Wild Africans. So you made your point. You made your point straight to the point right there. And the thing, and like I said, this is my issue. And I had to listen to myself from last night. I had to listen to myself from me and Chris conversation and stuff like that. This is the problem. And I think Chris said it best. Everybody want to give everybody a pass. Everybody want to invite people to the cookout. You know what I mean? Bring your own dish. Let's see where you at. Let's see if you put raisins in your own potato salad. This is the problem, and this is my opinion. The problem is not just that. Is that with us? Because to me, we have it so hard. Because I don't know about y'all. When I leave this house, my goal is just to make it back. You know what I mean? So with us, it's like we want acceptance, and the only way we're gonna have acceptance is if we just be friendly, like, hey, yeah, that's cool, buddy, yeah, all this. No, it's not. Like people not gonna, especially when wrestlers do stuff. Well, we talk to Stevie Ray on the regular, right? And Stevie Ray would tell us how when people with him, his brother, Ice Train, y'all remember Ice Train, not rest his soul. But people like that stood up. It was two choices: either they gonna get, booked, not booked anymore, or blackballed. So it's kind of hard for wrestlers. I know someone probably already stepped up to Jacob back to like, hey man, I think you should at least censor that or not even say that at all. But with Jacob is Jacob, and I can't. I don't know who said it earlier, but I don't know if I'm like, okay, bro, if anybody could check him on how he lived. But if they could just say, "Hey, you in the WWE now, you're not in the Indies. You in the WWE now." And there's a microscope on all WWE wrestlers, especially a public company like they are now, like completely.
Right.
There's a microscope on you, and we put you in a position right now where a lot of people that have been here before you have not seen you. And you come out with this rap song with your, I guess, Uncle Rakishi, he's Hall of Fame. He's untouchable. We could touch you. So
that's another
Is
point.
he really
Rakishi should've
untouchable
known better.
though?
Can I say
for
something real quick,
Rakishi,
please?
Yeah,
Is he
Rakishi
really
should've knew
untouchable
better.
though? I don't give a damn if you're a Hall of Famer. Shit.
well, he's not under contract, so he
Correct. But
right. So,
you still got that apostrophe.
Wait, I have a question. Is it Rikishi on a alleged contract with WWE
no,
or no?
No, he doesn't have a
No,
contract with WWE.
bro, if he was in a legend contract, he would have been on that Bloodline story that he's begging to get on.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
And he probably would have been crying like he did when Jay lost the belt.
Jay lost the belt.
Yeah, but at the same
Hilarious.
time, Rakishi should have knew better. Like, hey, nephew, that's the wrong move. Don't put that out there. It'll make you look bad.
That's the bad thing. Like
Rakishi should have knew better.
he is on a crash out tour. Like every dang week, I'm hearing him crashing out for something, almost the same thing. But it's I put a video out when he talking about he's not gonna bite his tongue no more, and they deserve, they earned this and all this stuff. Like, bro, your family on TV every week.
Exactly. The thing about it is that the whole Bloodline family is on TV more than than people in catering, and that's sad, and that's a shame.
And not only that, they all had a better career than him too. Like they have a better career than him.
Exactly. And I think that's
Bro, when you say that, I said this perfectly, and I'm gonna say it here. Yo, the goal for a father, I understand your father. We are. It's just all right. I don't know how many of y'all fathers, but
Yes, yeah.
when you're a father, you want your kids to do better than you, at least did what you did in life. All three of your kids. All three of them. That's under the E. Has surpassed you, sir.
Exactly.
You should be happy. This is what it sounds like. It sounds like envious. It sounds like envy.
You sound like a bitter wrestler, a bitter
On your own kids.
It's because the thing about it is maybe because he didn't have that kind of push his son Jay Uso had, because he didn't win the belt, the world title that his son Jay Uso had. I think that's why he's so bitter, and that's why he's so angry, because he didn't have that level of success that his son Jay Uso is getting right now.
It's like his biggest success.
That's what I
for The
believe.
Rock. That's the biggest thing he did.
That's what I believe.
Have y'all ever saw the movie what's that? Varsity Blues?
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember the father that tried to push his son that was doing the quarterback? I forgot his name, but he was the quarterback.
John Moxley.
He looked like John, and he tried to push his son because he didn't make it to the big games. Like, so he tried to push him to be the better quarterback, all that stuff. That's what I'm hearing. Like, dude, he left you already.
Yeah,
because you still pushing him.
Yeah, you know. Wow, I'm really didn't really even realize that. But speaking of, like, because I'm listening to everybody and what they're saying, you know, and I was thinking about, like, you know, The Rock and all that stuff. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and he's black and he's Samoan. And I'm trying to think to myself, is he like the first black African world champion, or is he still Samoan?
Still pending.
That's what I was trying to know.
They put that out there every February.
Chris,
February.
I gotta point this comment down to the panel down here. If everybody has seen it scroll by, so should every white actor or YT actor that said it's in a movie, should they be in trouble? I'm like, if it fits the time period they acted in, then no. That's like hold Leonardo DiCaprio fucking responsible for saying it. They wanted him to say it because of the time period he was fucking acting in.
If you heard
that's a jank.
One time.
Comparing a movie to a rap song, that's stupid. I'm sorry.
If you if
It
bro,
is.
if you gonna say if you saying that, then you need to go watch. Say if you saying that, then you need to go watch that jingle. Not just Leo. I think I forgot his name. Another person said it. A couple people said it, but it's that time period. It's like I'm not giving no excuse, but also if you heard the story about behind Leo DiCaprio, he did not want to say it.
So Samuel Jackson and Jamie Foxx made him say that
Yeah,
shit
he did not
because
want to.
it was fit the
Yeah.
time period he was acting in. He was playing a
Yeah.
plantation owner. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can say
He was
that,
playing.
but
He was playing the big.
still,
Don't villain. Just a straight
Right.
up villain. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But again, he's playing a
So
role. No one told no one no. There's no script for or a hip hop artist of any kind. They say what
Right.
they say what they're writing or they're freestyling, right? And again, like I said, that word has been so much used in the hip hop culture. People outside the culture think it's cool to say now.
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know what's
Like,
crazy?
like nobody not go. If we're gonna put some accountability on that, we're gonna put accountability on ourselves because we're making it freaking cool to say.
Correct.
You know what
I
crazy?
agree totally. I
You know
agree.
what's crazy is that I work with kids. I work with kids, and I have a mixture with kids: black, white, Hispanic, Latino, black, white, Hispanic, Asians, and all that stuff. I work with them. And every time I go in the classroom, get ready to teach these kids, and when somebody brought it up, I always hear that one person would say the N word, and I always ask who said that, and they would be like, is this kid, and I'll look at them, and it doesn't matter if they were white or Hispanic. I'm like, my God, why would you say that? And I was like, but he's my friend. He's black. I'm allowed. And I'm like, that doesn't matter. I'm a
Right.
black teacher. I'm a black teacher. You're not allowed to just say it in front of me. You
Right.
don't get a pass. I don't know what you do outside of here, but when you're in my classroom, you are not you're not going to say that word in my classroom. It doesn't matter who you are. And I also said that to my black students. It doesn't matter who you are. You do
Mm-hmm.
not say that word into my classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I'm up here, whenever I'm teaching, you do not say that word in my class. And
I
you
break.
and but and he'd be
Let,
like,
let him cook. Let him cook.
but he'd
Yeah,
be like, but he'd be like, he's my friend. But but I look at him that you don't speak for him. You don't speak for anybody who is African American or who is black in this classroom. If he don't want you to say it, he does not want you to say it. Like I said, if you do whatever you do outside this classroom, that's your business. But when you're in my classroom, you are not allowed to say that word into my classroom at all. Period.
Cool. Cool.
And
All
how
right,
many?
let's go.
And when
Hold
is
on one.
Montez Ford?
Hold on
When
one
is
second.
Montez
Hold on.
Ford?
Hold
Oh, my
that
bad.
thought. Hold
Oh,
that
go
thought
ahead.
1 second, bro. Let's go to because I believe everybody spoke already. Let's go to Wrestle Beard and then check the blue. I believe. Let's go with Wrestle Beard first. Welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about?
I already went.
Oh, you are real. Okay. All right. All right, check. Welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about? I have, man.
it's,
I've been in
it,
and out of space, bro.
Yeah, I already know, bro.
it's
What's up,
checking the
Check?
burner. It's checking the burner, but I agree with a lot of the stuff that you guys are saying. But it comes down to accountability from our end to check
Yes, sir.
people when they're using it. I don't care if we grew up together. That still doesn't give you a pass.
All right.
It doesn't give you a pass to use that N word whatsoever. I don't care if we were in preschool together, we grew up together. If you have to second guess it, you shouldn't be saying it at all. And there's in terms of Jacob Fatu saying it and his in terms of Jacob Fatu saying the N word in his song, it's also the job of the wrestlers in the back to also
Mm-hmm.
check him. The fans can talk all they want to. At the end of the day, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, he's just playing a role. He's playing a heel role. Oh, yada yada yada." But when you have people like Xavier Wood, freaking Kofi Kingston, and you know your biggest star in your family, The Rock, who's half black, shouldn't even let it slide.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of Rikishi always complaining about like, oh, we're not getting this, we're not getting that. The biggest thing I remembered from when Rikishi was when he was wrestling, when he was active, was that he was making a fool out of himself wearing a big old thong, dancing with two white guys. That's the only thing I can remember. That's
Bro.
the
Scotty
only
You
2
know
thing I
Hotty and
what?
remember.
Grandmaster
Wait,
You don't
wait,
want to
Sexay.
have that conversation, bro.
hey, bro, let me add something. Let me add something to what you just said. Let me add something to what you just
That's
said.
funny.
Let me add something to what you just said, bro. That he was
Funny.
wearing a thong and put his cheeks in his face to also two cosplayers that's trying to be African American.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm. Mm.
Two
everybody
cos,
was like, people
two
forget,
cosplayers.
people forget that yeah, it's things that we was cheering, but at the same time, you had to look side of like, okay, you could have gave this to two black wrestlers, right?
That's period.
Yeah.
On period.
I'm sorry, I'm late to the conversation. I'm
So,
really
what's going
way
on,
past.
Jamar? How you doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm really late to the conversation. I just wanted to chime in because uh, I have an Asian partner and a white partner that grew up in the all black community, and they use that word. But no, all of my friends, everybody that they hung around with, we never complained. We never had an issue with it because
Mm.
I heard some of y'all say, they was raised with y'all, but they still don't get a pass. But in some communities, they get that pass. So I mean, honestly, it's a word. Of course, it can be derogatory, and of course, it can be a term of endearment when we talking to amongst each other. But
Mm-hmm.
when once another person of another race says it, even though they were raised with us, I'm talking about from the cradle to the grave type shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like everybody around, you know what I mean, outside of that circle, everybody has the issue, but within that circle, it's okay with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm at the same time, I have a problem, but I'm from the South, so I've been called a nigger. You know, it's nigger
Bro,
and
you can't say that
nigger.
word. You
You
gotta
can't
drop,
say
bro.
that word.
Gotta drop. Gotta
Okay,
drop.
well,
We'll bring you
well,
back up. We'll
yeah,
bring you
yeah.
back
You know
up.
what I'm talking about?
No, I got
So
you.
look,
I got you.
so
Just
let
drop
me
it.
let me can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, check.
So, so when you talk about us allowing that thing to be used, that word to be used, there's a group of individual that got so high up in the entertainment industry that you cannot even say anything derogatory towards them. Even you can't even use you can't make fun of them at all, or you'll be labeled a certain name. But when it comes to the black culture, it's okay. Oh, we didn't mean no disrespect for it. We're supposed to sit there and take the backhanded compliment or the little jab here and there. And the moment we raise our voice and say like, "Hey, we don't appreciate that," now we the aggressor. We hostile.
Mm-hmm.
We're
The thing about
aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
it, the
We're
thing about it
hostile.
is,
We
the thing
were
about
just
it
we're
is,
crazy.
here's the thing. I grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana. I
Mm.
currently now live in Tampa, Florida. So now I live in two red states. So I know what it's like what know what it's like. I grew up I went to predominant white schools and all that stuff. So whenever and I grew up around and I hung around people, especially a lot of white like a lot of white girls, white people. I don't want to say white people,
YT.
YT. Yeah,
YT,
you can say YT.
YT,
Mm-hmm.
YT. Matter of fact, I've been hanging out with everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. But when it comes to like that word, that N word, it's like should I? It was like back then because I'm 28 years old, so
Okay.
I'm a youngin. So it's like what should I say? Because I was young at the time. Should I like should I held my tongue, or should I just say something about it? And back then I didn't know what to do. And looking at it now, it's like I'm just stepping in and saying like, "Yo, do not say it." Like it's like don't say it at all. It doesn't matter who you are. You
Mm.
know what I mean? You know what I mean? And especially with this new generation, listen, I grew up, listen, with the rap culture, I grew up with Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., uh, Big Pun, Nas, Wu Tang, all of them cats. I'm old soul. And they always have like great message in their songs. Like they will have message to the songs. This current generation of rap music, I don't even listen to. It's like too many. It's like too many. It's like too many negative. Like there's like too many negatives in the music. The only person I can like listen to is probably Kendrick Lamar. It's
Yeah,
probably
that's
Kendrick
my favorite
Lamar
rapper.
and Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole.
Yeah.
It's like the only two I can listen to. Like anybody else, I can't.
So
It,
So
it, it, it,
I
so
was
it's like
go ahead,
Go
bro.
ahead.
No, go ahead. You're not finished. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So it's like there's no positive message in the music
You want to know
anymore.
why?
You know what I mean?
I get you, but you want to know why there's no positive message because everybody is programmed to say the same thing. They think that this is normal. So like I think somebody said this earlier that when you try to correct somebody, it's like they're looking at you in a different way. They're saying, "Oh, why are you correcting me? I've been saying this for God knows how long." And this is where we need to check motherfuckers at the damn door. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I listen. I fuck with Jacob. I do. I think he is one of the best talents that WWE currently has. But the issue is that my nigga, if you are not black, I don't care what you can say that around your friends that accept that shit on your own time. But when you are in the public eye like that, somebody said this earlier too. If you are in the public eye, you cannot say that shit on airspace because once again, you do not want that type of backlash. You do not want that backlash.
Right.
And the crazy thing is that um this is unfortunately this is a bad PR for WWE. This is
Another one.
bad.
Another one.
Another one on top of everything that has been going on.
Yeah, you like
This is
this
bad
is like
PR, especially with this. You know what I'm saying? So,
Talking about bad
um,
I mean,
timing.
if you like, I was gonna say when he brought up Kendrick, like you gotta remember, it was a time when Kendrick was on tour, and he'll bring a audience member up to karaoke or sing one of his songs, and I always use that as an example when he brought a white chick up, and she was singing word for word, and she's about to hit that N bomb, and he snatched that mic real quick,
I
right?
remember that. I
And
remember
and
that.
I was
I
like, now
remember
see.
that. Yes, I remember that.
Right. So
I
I like,
remember
see, man,
that. I
you're
remember
taking
that.
accountability. You take he took accountability. Like, yo,
I
that's my
remember. I
song.
remember that.
I put that N word in there, and now I see fans outside my culture that they really listen word for word. Yeah, they do, bro. They do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hey,
mhm.
and when you do that, like this is why I say we also got to take accountability because we're trying to. The hip hop community is made that word into it's a regular thing to say in hip hop
Mhm.
and people
Mm-hmm.
and people say like they just use it. And with Jacob, like I just said earlier, once you sign that contract to WWE, you are being watched. You got the microscope on you now. When you did not sign to WWE, no one didn't care about that. Like we knew. Like, we knew where you was from. We knew how we hear it. You know what I'm saying? We still hear it. But we knew where you was from. We saw the Henny. We saw the Newports. We saw how you talk. We saw
Mhm.
all that stuff. But once you joined the E, I mean, I don't. I like that you didn't change you being you, but at the same time, that word now is stronger than when you used it before because you used it within your circle. Now you're worldwide, bro.
and then one more thing, guys, and I'm gonna drop off. I'll let the host take me out because
Okay.
somebody else can get in. But do we see Montez Ford? Do we see Booker T? Do we see uh, African Americans with these Samoan tribe tattoos? I wonder what happened if people just started tatting up
I
like
would.
that. Like
I,
outside of
I,
people like, Rock who has a parent or what I'm saying? Like, but outside of that, like if you don't have Samoan parents, you know what I'm saying, or are you wearing those tattoos? Yes, I'm saying. So it's the culture. And they have a culture, we have one. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But we
Totally
gotta
agree.
draw a
I'm gonna
line on
say
certain
so, I'm
things.
gonna say something
It
before I
just took
go
them
as well
20
too.
years to do it. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something before I go as well too. I heard
Mhm.
earlier somebody was talking about Tiffany Stratton, and I'm trying to figure it out to myself when is she's gonna take accountability for what she did to J. Cole, Jay Cargill and to other black female wrestlers, you know, because I've been hearing about that a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because she's not taking no accountability of what she's been doing lately to the black,
She's
you know,
not. She's a Trump
female,
supporter.
Yeah, I was about to say. I would say
exactly.
our boy light
And the
skin.
thing about and the thing about it is she's getting past you. She's being pushed to the moon and all that stuff. And I'm like, you know, and I'm just telling myself, is anybody singing what we're singing?
Hmm.
It's like I
But you,
know
but you
we're not
know,
blind.
but you no, they're not blind. They just don't give a fuck.
I'm
There's a
about to.
difference.
Yeah, I'm about to say you gotta remember what company she in.
Yeah. So you know you are in a MAGA company, so of course they're gonna be racist and be bigots. So of course they're not gonna give a fuck whatsoever. So
And
that's why this shit is flying. Now, that whole situation about that voiceover or whatever, and she had laughing emojis or whatever. Now, people got a pass from that, but for me, people like me, I side eyed her ass. I did. I was like, okay, so you one of those, but she's not getting a pass this time because she was literally caught on camera and calling a black dude a boy.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
and that, not to
And
mention.
people don't and people do, oh go ahead and force
I
my
was
bad.
just gonna say, not to mention, our boy light skin told us exactly where she's from in Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
and he said that place is strict, man. I don't know the TikTok language for what bigot is maybe a good word.
Yeah.
But that's
Bigot.
that's
Mm-hmm.
that's she grew up like that, so
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't no surprise you no more.
She's an undercover racist. like
But it's
like
gonna take the community to come out and let people
like
know.
for real.
Well, yeah, this wrestling. Listen, man, you come in the wrestling world, we will undress you.
We have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we
Once we get
need to,
heard.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like I get that the people in the comment section, you know what I'm saying, are willing to give Jacob a pass. But see, while you giving people a passes, this is why you see on your screen that this man is getting backlash because of
Yeah.
incorrect behavior. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's why we're having this conversation now. So all of that like moist behavior y'all doing in the comment section, it's still not pretending. It's like literally proving you wrong of why where Jacob is having this backlash now. You know what I'm
Chris,
saying?
I have my
So
hand
hopefully
up.
that makes sense. Go ahead.
Okay, I have my hand up.
Uh huh.
So the
Go ahead.
comment section want to say all this stuff about they want to give Jacob a pass and stuff like that, but they gave Swerve all this flack about calling a chick black and ugly.
Oh.
I
Oh.
I just brought that up. It's crazy. I think we got selective.
But you know exactly
Rage.
what that is, right? That's called selective outrage at its
Yeah, selective
finest.
rage.
I was just about to say that.
Selective outrage at its
It's
finest.
crazy. Like
Mm.
if you listen to rap all this time, you didn't go after no one that it's a song called
Mm-mm.
it's a song called the B word or H word. I don't know if I can say the other word I just said, but it's all that stuff. And then we'll rap another rest of that rap with the same doing the culture as he learned it when he wanted to be a rapper. Y'all got mad because what he's in the microscope of the wrestling thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the
You
public
know,
figure. Well, so is
you know,
Jacob. Jacob's in a public figure now too.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac Shakur, keep your head up, man. He
It's,
always said this. He always said this. Since we all came from a woman, we got a name from a woman. You know, we always gotta respect our brothers and sisters, like our black brothers and sisters, and everything like that. You know,
Definitely.
and and it's crazy that we got like those selectives out there, man, and it's not those selectives out there, man, and it's not cool that I'm seeing that, you know.
Well,
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a black guy with a white sister or a black guy with this sister or that sister. Still respect your black brothers and sisters, man. It doesn't matter.
and
Oh,
Doesn't
let me
matter.
totally
say this
agree.
for the comments.
can,
Let me say this for the comments. 'Cause I think that we're gonna get this is not an AEW versus WWE right here.
Yes, please stop.
The,
And if you even bring that up, I will block you because y'all should know better. This is not an AEW or WWE type of conversation. So please focus on the task at hand, please. Thank you so much. Continue, enforcer.
Yeah. So when we're talking about people that's in a position where they got a platform where they can help out. Even Jacob can help out. He didn't say that. And like I think my man said, he was handling a positive rap, something like that. But that's not where he was going. His character is gangster and all that stuff, whatever. But the fact that he said this, and he's not a black man. He's a Samoan, fully blooded Samoan from Cali. It's okay in your bubble. I don't know how many times we're gonna say it. We're gonna go to a program so you understand that we gotta do better.
We do.
We gotta do better.
Yeah, like I said, I'm from the
We gotta do
Bay
Program
better.
this junk to your head. I will program it to your head. We gotta do better, and we gotta take accountability that this is not cool, and
Oh,
to
shit.
me, it should be deleted or erased from the hip hop culture.
Yep.
Period.
Yeah.
Agreed. Enforce.
Should be, but it's not.
Oh, I know. But if it takes, listen, I'm a strong believer. If I get one person that turns to two, that turns to four, that turns to eight, it's going to take time, but it will. Even if I'm in the ground, it's going to happen.
Listen,
It's going to have to.
I'm a Christian
So
spoken word poet, and I'm trying to get my message out there to people, man. So, and I'm trying to get my message out in a positive light. So, I get where
so
you're coming from, my brother.
can
Okay.
can I can I say something real quick?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
check.
So so with the people on the comments saying that they want to do a pass. I only think that the only reason they want to do it is because he is what's hot right now. They're fanboying. That's why they're willing to give him that
There you
pass.
go. There you go.
I can guarantee you, if it was, uh let's say if it was damn, I can't even say Xavier Wood. Let's say if it was Jimmy Uso that put out an album. Right now he's not the most favorite one. And if, let's say, he had decided to drop the N word, would they still give him a pass? Yeah, because he's
Probably
part of the
not.
bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I'm
not.
from the
He,
Bay
he,
Area.
he but he's not the
Anybody use
favorite.
word, it's
He's
not
not
a.
the favorite of the group, though.
Doesn't
Hey,
matter.
He's not the one
Doesn't
that's hot
matter.
right now. I'm going to tell you like
I
this.
say you can't
If you
use it
part of
outside
that family,
where
if you
you
part of
from.
that family,
It
they're going
don't
to give him
bother
a
me,
pass.
but that don't mean it's not gonna bother you. That's what I was saying.
Right,
Yeah.
but see, at the yeah, just like when Forster just said, he's part of the bloodline. So of course, everybody that's throwing up them
Yeah.
ones or whatever gets a pass. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I hate to say this, but this is how people are programmed these days.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost damn near it's conditioning, it's brainwashing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I'm saying shit like this is we need to correct this behavior, they're looking at me as being the enemy. And it's
Hmm.
wild. It's wild work. But this is the era that we're living in. We're living in Trumpism. So
Yep.
everything that is supposed to be
right.
wrong is actually right. It's fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
but I
The,
mean, it is what it is.
like,
It's
Bro.
real. It's
like
real.
somebody got on me for about July 4th because I said Happy National Black Barbecue Day. And then
Yeah.
I got
That's the
somebody
story.
It
got
That's
was.
exactly
somebody
what
called
I was
me
on.
about
I was
that.
on the same thing.
I'm
I
It
said,
I'm
please,
was.
I'm I'm
I don't got nothing
I'm
to
for July.
celebrate.
I
None at
got nothing to
all.
celebrate. I said Happy National Black Barbecue Day, and somebody got mad at me for saying that because
Mm-hmm.
we celebrate our Independence Day on June 19th, man. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for real.
All right, go ahead, OVW. I
But
think you want to say something.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
all right, chat. I have
yeah,
to go. Thank you guys for inviting me to the chat, man.
Thank
You
you for
guys have yourself a
coming.
nice and wonderful. Have yourself
Appreciate
a
you.
nice and wonderful day, man.
You too. Thank you for coming. Go ahead,
yeah.
Somebody had
OVW.
So
said
I
that. Oh, sorry.
No, I think OVW wanted to
no,
go. Go ahead.
I just wanted to piggyback off of what you said, Check. They also are giving him a pass because they see it makes us upset. So if they see anything that makes black people upset, black people are enraged, they'll go with it because it makes us so upset because we're sitting in this live having this conversation now. They gonna
Mm-hmm.
roll with it. You feel what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
but I also wanted to bring up something else. You know, what everybody said about Jacob Fatu has already been said. I want to take a different approach. I've been in the comments for the last several minutes, and the main comment that I have been seeing is black people complain too much. Now,
in this live, in this live, and Chris, this is why I have so much respect for you. In this live, you pull the curtain back and you talk about real shit, right? We've talked about, this whole Jacob Fatu saying the N-word in the song. We've talked about Booker T being calling the N-word by Vince McMahon and him defending why he took it. And the thing that I want to do, I want to address people saying that we complain too much. You see, I don't really consider it complaining. I say that we are speaking up because for years, silence has never really saved us at all.
Mm-hmm.
You look back on generations before us, we were beaten. Our ancestors were beaten for even trying to whisper injustice. So if calling out racism and hypocrisy and exploitation makes you so uncomfortable, you have to remember that it's not us complaining. We have been fighting for years. Our ancestors have been fighting for years to be treated like a human being in a system built to break us. So when we are in these lives having these conversations, saying that we are complaining is complete BS. Like, you should not be in here trolling what we are trying to discuss as the Black experience, what we go through as Black people, when you have never walked in our shoes. We are simply calling shit out because we want to hold people accountable, because this system is literally meant to break us. People don't give a damn about Black people. They care about our culture. They love our
And our
food. They
money.
love our women. They love all this other shit. But when it comes to us as human beings, they could give a damn about us. So that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to kind of take a different approach to this thing and address these Black people complain too much comments, because it's getting really ridiculous in my opinion.
No,
Hey,
I totally agree. Thank you.
before
Thank you
I,
for that.
before I get out of here, let me just add on this because I love that he said that. It reminds me of the shut up and dribble, uh, shut up and
Yep, with
throw
LeBron and
the
KD.
ball.
Yep.
Hell, even shut up and wrestle when wrestlers was doing this. Shut up and wrestle. It's okay for us, for them. I'm talking about. It's okay for us to be quiet and just do the job, not speak out. And it's like a regular person. When you at work, you get tired of doing all this and not being account, rewarded for your job, or when you see somebody else do less, get a raise. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
with us right now, we're using the technology that we got now, because years ago we didn't have this. Right? We use the technology now. We use the platform we got now to speak on things that we see.
Correct.
We see that one group of people can't do something, but you give it to someone outside of the race. The same thing, but they get the rise. Again, I brought up John Cena is the prime example of someone that took our culture and became a Hall of Famer.
There you
Right?
go. There you
Okay.
go.
So when I'm listening to what he does say, I'm thinking of like, bro, we complain. No, we're pointing out things that should have been pointed out years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in the dark comes to the light. Remember that. That is a true thing. It's the light is bright as hell right now, and we want
Yep.
to be loud, very loud.
And
So
this is the reason why I'm just say this and I'm gonna shut the fuck up. This is the reason why we are having this space today. We had almost 200 people up in this bitch this morning. And the thing is, if you think that you're gonna bring your black charcoal biscuit ass and melanated or lighter than this goddamn wall full of mayonnaise, if you think you're gonna come up in here, you're gonna troll the fuck out of me and my group, you got another thing motherfucking coming. So that's what I said. It's so easy for you to like, type 150 characters and talk about that we complaining and shit. But you have never walked a day in my fucking shoes. So that's why I find it very funny that y'all talk about we're complaining too much. Then even our fellow black folks giving fucking passes and shit. Listen, I don't care if you
Like Sean Anthony.
listen. I don't care if you Sally, if you grew up with these people, that is fine. But and if y'all want to say amongst yourself, that's cool. But once you in the public eye, that's a different situation. That's all we saying.
Mhm.
We are just talking about accountability, and people don't understand what accountability is. So that's why you have the Me Too movement. This is what reason why you have people like, you know what I'm saying, like people questioning about the Samoans being niggas, cosplaying as niggas, and all of this other controversy that's going on because there's no fucking accountability in 2025. That's why we're
Mhm.
having these spaces now because there's no motherfucking accountability. I'm sorry for cussing. I do not like cussing. I don't. But the shit really pisses me the fuck off that people are not understanding what we are saying and why this needs to be corrected pronto. This is not going to be an overnight thing. I've said that before. This is not. But it has to start from somewhere. That's all I'm
So,
saying.
can I say something real quick?
Hey, I'll
I'm
catch
a
y'all
father.
later. I'll get off.
I'm a
Go
father
ahead.
of four.
I'm out,
I'm a
guys.
Oh, you
father of four.
offended now, Sean? You offended now, Sean? After
Uh-uh.
you've been
Y'all been
offending people in the
you
comment
offended me by
section,
giving
but
out
you
these
offended by
goddamn
that.
passes. So if you mad about the black charcoal biscuit comment, well, you should go back to why you giving these motherfuckers like passes. So I really don't give a fuck
Mm-hmm.
about you being offended. I can care less because y'all been offending
And
us
you
for
can
Damn.
God
go
knows
to
how long anyway.
and you can go to your lunch break like you said in the comments. You want to go to your lunch break, sorry ass.
Mhm.
Damn. So
Go take your
Anywho,
lunch
go
break,
ahead.
Sean. Go take
I,
your
I,
lunch break, Sean.
I'm a
Anyway,
father
let's
of
move
four.
past him. Go ahead, bro.
I'm a father of four. My dad is Haitian. My mom is Dominican. I have a Mexican wife. My kids are all mixed all over the place, right? And I told my wife one time when I leave my house, and I heard somebody said it, and I kid you not, I said those exact words. My job when I leave the house, besides providing for you guys, is to make it back in one piece and alive. Okay? Because every time I see a cop pull up next to me, I get worried that they're gonna say, "Oh, I fit the description of this person."
Mm-hmm.
I walk by an old white lady. I feel like she's gonna say I'm gonna try to rob her. Rob her. I work in retail. I had an old white lady tell me like, "Oh, you're a lot more friendlier than I thought because you look mean, like you're a thug."
Oh
Mm.
wow.
Excuse me.
You're there, right?
I don't know
It's
if this was.
Texas.
I don't know how I was supposed to accept that. Like, I bet you could deal with that old white kid over there. Go deal with him. All right. My kids never ever, even my 15-year
What's going
old.
on, Woodbang?
I have a 15-year-old, a 13-year-old, 11, and 10. Not one of them ever heard me drop the N word. Not one of them ever seen me cuss. Not one of them ever seen me drink. And I hold them accountable that I better not hear them even utter those words. My
Mm.
15-year-old, last month before school ended, little white boy came up to him, started saying derogatory words. And I always told him, don't do this first swing. All they gonna keep saying is the N word, N word. Hey, I don't appreciate you saying that. Just chill out, chill out, chill out. That's what my son said to him. When he didn't get what he wanted, he pushed my son. My son popped him in the jaw. School came up, and
Damn.
they bypassed the whole point where the kid put hands on my son. Right? They only wanted to punish my son for reacting. And so, in front of the principal, the vice principal, and the freaking school safety, I asked my son what happened, and they tried to chime in. I was like, "Shut up! I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my son. What happened?" And he told them exactly what happened. And it was like, "Well, he didn't tell us that part." I was like, "Did you give him a chance to, or did you see though one of five black kids that's in your school put hand on a white kid?" Oh, we're not going to turn race. Oh no, it was a race thing because the kid repeatedly called him an N word,
Mm-hmm.
and my son repeatedly told him he wasn't appreciative of that.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to bypass that. So you're going to punish him for reacting and standing his ground and defending himself.
Mm-hmm.
My kids don't know that. Don't they heard other people say it, but they don't use it. It's not part of their vocabulary. So that means little Timmy over there
Mm-hmm. Not
hears
little
it from
Timmy.
his parent.
Little
He decides
Timmy.
he wants to go try it. This ain't 1968. You gonna get popped in the mouth, point blank. There's some people like that kid who was going on his break because he got offended is letting people, oh, it's okay, you could say you're cool. Nah, we got to start holding our own accountable, like how you guys were doing, and it moves. They scared of the black community because you know why? The black community is a very powerful race if we unite together. As long as they keep
Mm-hmm.
And
separating
they
us, we're
know
gonna have
that.
problems. Look what happened when Rosa Parks, when we boycotted, they suffered. Or we need their money, so let's appease to them, right? Cadillac was about to go bankrupt. What happened? The black community saved them. Harley Davidson was about to go broke. If you look, if you go on a motorcycle set, every single black person that's on a motorcycle set has a Harley of different year, model, but they have a Harley. We single-handedly keep these things up and alive. The NFL, they take our money. The MLB, they take our money. The NBA, they take our money. Well, let's appease to them. If we start standing up and say, hey, you know what, until shit starts changing, we ain't gonna spend money in here anymore.
No, I got you. Got you. Mr.
Light skin
Lightskin,
said
what's
he had to go. Yeah.
you said who?
Light skin said he had to go. He wanted to go before he had to go to work. So
Are you still here, Lightskin?
I'm still here.
Okay, you can go ahead. Go ahead.
First off, what's happening, everybody? I'm glad to see everybody's doing well.
Hey.
I wanted to come up in here earlier, but I was running around all morning trying to get stuff done before I had to go to work. But I definitely wanted to chime in on this. A lot of y'all know me. I've been known to have friendships and relationships within and without our race. I'm one of those people that likes to create bonds with everybody. But the one thing that I've always told people who are outside of my culture, it's not a pass. And if I have to sit people down, whether it's, friendships, whether I'm dating you, just because you are dating me does not give you a pass to get away with things that we accept within our own people, amongst our own people. The one thing I truly cannot stand is whether it's on the internet or whether I'm out in public and I see people who are outside of our culture be like, oh, it's okay. My husband's black, or my boyfriend's black, or my baby daddy black, or my kids are black. You haven't experienced what they've experienced. You have not, and that does not give you a pass. You may be welcome to the cookout, but you cannot do cookout things. All right? That's number one. And number two, I have been known to say it plenty of times on this platform. Black folks set the trend on what is cool, not just in America, but in the world. Because how many times have you turned on your television or scrolled on the internet and somebody is doing things that has been, done within our culture, whether it be hip hop, whether it be dance, whether just anything. How many times I'm serious. I'm asking a genuine question. How many times have y'all seen it?
All the
Because I
time.
know I've seen it a bunch of times.
The game Fortnite.
I am perfectly comfortable with you appreciating our culture for what it is, but do not take our culture and try to, what's the word I'm looking, take advantage of it. Don't take advantage of our culture.
and make it as you try
Appreciate
to make
it.
it as your own.
I appreciate so many other, the Latin culture. I appreciate that. The Asian culture. I appreciate that. But I'm not out here trying to, basically say I am a samurai. No, I'm not doing that. I appreciate the culture for what it is. So, and that's all I'm asking. Appreciate Black culture for what it is. So that's all I wanted to say. I hope y'all have a good day. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And fuck Todd Chrisley.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Well,
Appreciate it.
Here too, so thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Y'all live. We enjoyed the conversation.
Appreciate you for coming. Thank you so much.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You too. All right, Jay, you're up. Did you want to talk about the subject? Go ahead.
No, I was listening to y'all. I heard that song y'all were talking about, and man, he was dropping the N bombs like crazy. So I was listening to y'all. What y'all talk? Y'all kind of hear on there like y'all always do. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I'm up here.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah,
Because you
so,
requested
yeah,
up.
yeah.
What's
I
going
was
on,
gonna,
Ken?
yeah.
You
But
requested
yeah,
up. So,
man.
do you have any comments or anything?
Well,
Yeah, I think
Hold on
yeah,
one
it's pretty
second.
much what.
No, I was talking to
Yeah,
Ace. Go ahead.
oh, oh,
Yeah.
to be honest, when I first listened to the song, I'm like, it was fire. I'm not gonna front, but what I don't understand is like, why they getting mad over them saying the N word? When you think of it, Samoan people are kind of like part black when you think of it.
No, they're
It
not.
No, they're
well,
not.
they
But
are.
So, are we really going to
No,
have
they're
this
No,
not.
no, they're
conversation,
They
not.
bro?
are.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
No,
no, they're
no,
wait,
not,
wait,
no,
wait.
bro.
no, they're
Malays,
not.
you do
No,
No,
realize
sir,
they're
there's
sir,
some
not.
sir,
Malays
Bro,
sir.
you about to
that
get
are
Hold
part
on,
shot,
hold
bro.
on.
You
black.
better stop.
Let's stip this in the butt right now, right? So, am I a nigga that got like any tattoos, Samoan tattoos on me? Do I have any? Am I part Samoan or something like that?
You don't need Samoan tattoos.
Sir, you didn't answer the question. Do I need like do I have these tattoos?
You
Do
don't.
I have these tattoos? Okay, cool. So I'm not part of their culture, and they're not part of mine. My thing is that they need to learn how to stay in their lane. Plain and simple. If I'm not doing any traditions, Samoan traditions or whatever, then I can't do that. I don't give a damn if I'm like married in their family. I can't do that. I'm not. I need to stay in my lane. I'm a black man. I'm not a Samoan black man or whatever attached to it. I just know about being an African American man that I'm part of the struggle. And it just seems like it's not people are not comprehending that part. This is the reason why we're having this conversation because we're trying to figure out, like, my nigga, like, why are you saying this shit? If you say that to your friends, that's one thing. I don't give a fuck. You're doing this in the public eye. He's like, oh, well, since I'm part of my favorite acronyms, I'm part of WWE, then I can say whatever the fuck I want. Now this man is starting to realize that I can't say half the shit that I was saying when I was in the indies. It just doesn't work that way, my nigga. That's my thing.
I mean, when you think of it, if we can mention that, then we can also mention like how Roman Reigns one time said it during
Who
the promo
told
against
Roman
Seth
Reigns to say that
Rollins.
shit?
Who? Yeah, Roman Reigns don't get a pass either.
Who told
None
Roman
of them
Reigns to
get a
open up his
pass.
mouth about being a Trump supporter? I know what you do on your off time, but sir, you're in the public eye. That's what people need to understand. You throw up them ones, that doesn't mean you get passes. People need to understand that shit. I don't know why people think that because you throw up them ones or you talk like a nigga that you get all these damn passes. I want to get a fucking white pass. I can't get that shit. Why?
hell,
Because I'm not this color.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know why we're programmed to act like this, but bro, it's not
So
cool.
yeah, so Samoans are from the
Thank you
Isle of
guys.
Samoa, and I do recall the Isle of Samoa is in the they're Pacific Islanders. Um, are Pacific Islanders black?
no. They may be brown, but they're not black.
Yeah. So if Pacific Islanders aren't black, why are Samoans black?
I want to ask that kid a question. It's like, yo, if you go to a Samoan community, not the ones that's been Americanized, just go to the island of Samoa and start using their lingo. Pop up with a Samoan tribal tattoo. Start using their lingo, calling them oos, everything that you can. I guarantee they'll chase you out their island.
Mm-hmm.
We're the only, we're
Start
the
doing one of their
only,
traditional dances. Start doing one of
yeah,
their traditional dances you saw the Usos doing, and let's see what they do to you.
we're the only community where our culture gets trampled on by everybody. Our culture is a doormat for everybody. It's okay to come in. borrow it, steal it, use it, profit off of it, and when we said we need our reparations for it, or we're complaining. Look at
Mm-hmm.
look at one of the biggest free games, but they do money money grabs off of it. That Fortnite. Every single dance or emote that they have has come from a black person,
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
2K,
Mm-hmm.
and
He
we
ain't
get no
lying.
credit for it.
He ain't lying.
2K.
And we
But
don't
I'm
get
about to
any
say,
credit for it. You know who gets the credit for? A white
Fortnite,
tea TikToker. A
yeah.
white tea TikToker gets credit for it.
So this is in like I said, Ace. This is not to like we're not trying to badmouth you, bro. We just trying to let you know that this is a problem. This is not complaining. We're having this conversation because this behavior needs to be corrected. It's not going to start with Jacob. It's not going to start with the Samoans. This is the type of shit that we have been talking about on these spaces for the longest. And like what Dropout said earlier, you're not going to have people that's going to have these spaces and like pull back the curtain because they don't have the courage to do that, right? So I have to do the job for them. And yes, and I agree with you 100%, K-Pack. We need to do better addressing these issues. If it's not going to start with them, it can start with us. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I
Even
got to
if
say.
they are going to address the situation, like when you think of it in the end, do you really think they'll give a damn? I mean, I'm mixed with it too. I mean, I don't like it either, but in the end, you got to realize, and they barely give too much of a shit. And
And that's where that has to. You have to give a shit somewhere.
That
Okay, if you
mentality needs to stop.
that
That
mentality got to
mentality,
go.
it
It
needs
do.
to stop.
It
It
do.
needs to stop. And I'm gonna tell you what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what it is within black people. It's that slave mentality that they got. It's that slave mentality black people got,
Mm-hmm.
and they need to get
Mm-hmm.
rid of that.
Pronto. They really do because it's starting to become noticeable now, bro. It's really starting to become really noticeable
I
where
know it was
people are
noticeable from
literally
the
just
get go.
outright just doing it and don't give a fuck. And then when they get called out on it, we all types of bitches and hoes and all that other crap. And I say
Exactly.
I can be that, but you're going to correct your shit. And I don't give a fuck if you Jacob or what have you. I don't care. But my thing is if it's incorrect behavior, then you need to correct it straight up. But my issue with him is that, bro, you shouldn't have never you shouldn't have did that in the public eye. Like he forgot where he was at.
Mm-hmm.
He forgot that he is a damn near celebrity. He's literally a celebrity, bro. But we
And
gotta
he's
correct
not
that
gonna
behavior,
correct
bro.
himself. He's not gonna correct himself because nobody's gonna check him.
Exactly.
Nobody's gonna check him, and nobody's gonna check him because people are intimidated by him. Now, if somebody gets the cojones, if somebody gets the balls to do it and check him, then maybe he'll retract it. But ain't nobody gonna do that because everybody's intimidated by him because he went to jail and because he's part of a gang. Okay, they can be checked too.
Correct, because I mean, shit. I mean, isn't that the reason why they go to jail to get to correct the wrong behavior that they were doing?
They can be checked too.
They can be checked as well.
And I have
So
a
Mm-hmm.
there
feeling
are
like they're
no
not
type
going to
of
check
passes,
them
huh?
because I have a feeling like they're not going to check them regardless because they're just going to they're trying to like what's the word I'm trying to say, give him some fucking treatment because he's part of a fucking the iconic family. Like in my opinion, I think if they're gonna do that type of shit, then why the fuck am I still watching these motherfuckers? And I've been watching them for like 25 years. If
Bro,
they're
I've
not
been
gonna
doing
check
the
them with
same
this
thing
shit,
too.
then
And you
what's the
need to
fucking point?
then just stop watching them. Just stop
Yeah.
watching them. You
Yeah.
can it's easily turn the channel. Stop watching it.
Now
Stop
I know. Now
supporting
wait a
it.
minute. Now I know why motherfuckers trying to like beef. Now I know why motherfuckers is trying to say like, oh wow, AEW looking way better than WWE and shit.
See,
Um,
I think I think the biggest issue is, bro, is that we just need to learn how to stand on business. I think that's the issue that we are dealing with. We need to stand on business. People do not want to stand on business. People want to like shy away from the issue that's going on. See, the thing is, if it doesn't affect them, they don't give a fuck, and that's the problem that we have in today's society. It's not affecting me, so I don't give a fuck. I can care less. So,
Same here.
you know, so that's why I don't really pay attention to those detractors. I don't. I mean, what's the whole point? You don't want to correct the behavior. Then you talk about, oh, he's a blood. Listen, he can be blood. He can be spit. He can be all this shit. I don't care. If the shit is affecting me, my culture, and you are profiting off of my culture, so I have a problem with that. And ain't nobody gonna tell me different. I don't give a damn if you came from jail or the penitentiary. I can care less. You know? But we gotta correct this behavior. It's no ifs or buts about it. Plain and simple. Let's go to Corey. Corey, welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about?
Oh man, y'all have hit on it all. But I did want to jump in on the topic. It's
Go for
crazy, man. Oh, what's up?
Go for it.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I sit down. I was on Twitter. I seen the post. So I was like, man, I'm gonna check out the song, see what's what. And not even 40 seconds in is nigga this, nigga that, and it's like I stop and I'm like, bruh, there's no consideration from Rikishi or Jake Fatu, whoever, for how this would make their black fans feel, a whole lot of whom are bloodline fans and fans of that family, fans of Jacob Fatu. And it's like, I'm just going to go out in the public and say this on this song like there's nothing to it. So I was offended by it. And it's like, the crazy thing is, when I seen Jacob Fatu's gimmick in WWE, where it's pretty much appropriating, y'all have already hit on this, appropriating our culture left and right. I saw it and I was like, you know what? Jacob Fatu probably grew up around a lot of that. He's not trying to appropriate it, and I passed it off. And then when you hear this song, it's like, oh, they just really don't give a damn. Is what it is.
At this point, right?
Yeah. Like they want to appropriate the culture and talk like us, and like it's crazy, bruh. So y'all have hit on all the points. I totally agree with y'all. It's like, and there's a video on TikTok. I forgot the brother's name. I follow him. I'm going to try to look it up, but he mentions the fact that there are Samoans that get the black gimmicks in WWE when the black people don't even get those type of gimmicks.
I think you talk about Diedrich.
Yeah, he's talking about him.
Yeah, that's one of my friends. Yeah. As a matter of fact, he was on our show last night. He was Diedrich Davies. Yeah, oh my God, that man is wild. But no, we actually did a show with him. I think it was episode 292. You can look this up on our YouTube or whatever. But yeah, he cool people, so he real cool.
All right.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about the situation.
Okay.
Yeah, and thanks for addressing the issue.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Now,
it's gonna happen to Zilla too eventually. Zilla gets on the roster, he gonna be acting
You really
like
think
the same
you
way.
really think that motherfucker is really gonna join the WWE soon?
Possibly. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, because we talked to Zilla before. This was like maybe a year ago. We was talking to him, and he was talking about that he wants to get his name out there first in the indie scene, and then he'll decide on later where he wants to go. But right now, he's killing it right now.
I mean, the last time I saw like him doing an interview, it was like talking about like, oh, I just want to join so I can beat the shit out of Solzico for stealing my father's shit. I'm like, listen, man,
Hey, that's a good storyline. I ain't gonna even lie. That is a damn good storyline.
If they put him in like during this stupid fucking MFT bullshit or
Chris, you know
whatever,
WWE don't do
I could
good
see it work.
storylines.
They don't. They do the same. They
That's
don't.
laughable. That's laughable. A
They
good
don't.
Thank
storyline?
you. I thought someone had to. I thought someone had to say that shit. The whole like repeat storylines, like Bloodline storyline, Judgment Day. Like, come on, man. Listen, Paul needs to step the fuck up for once. Like he needs
You
to
learn
step.
from Vince, bro. You learn from Vince. You learn from the supposed best.
Mm-hmm.
At least like do something crazy, like bring back ruthless aggression or some dumb shit.
I love
And if
that we
that
do a lot of
happens,
things. Like we just everybody, all of us in the IWC wrestling community would love for WWE to do a lot of things, but we know they ain't gonna do it.
They're not going
That's
to.
on
As
period.
now
long as
wait.
TKO's in charge, they
Now
ain't
wait a
gonna
minute.
do shit.
Now wait a minute. There's only one pass I will give from them is what they did for 2K25 and bring back intergender matches. I will give them credit for that shit. They brought back something that was like so nostalgic. I was like, let's fucking go.
It wasn't
Other than
hard
that,
for them to do that though. They could have done that a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. I agree with
that
that.
Like
is
that
true.
I'm glad
that
they
was
brought it
aggravating
back,
as
but they could have
hell.
did that a couple years ago.
Yes,
And
they
maybe
brought it
not
back
under
because
fucking 2K.
they brought it back because they knew that shit was aggravating. Didn't nobody want to play for guy every fucking match?
Like,
No.
yeah, if you like, see the thing that, and this the crazy thing that pissed me off about them getting rid of it.
What?
You got a lot
I'll
of
be right
sick
back.
mofos out here who do it because they weirdos and they like to beat up the women wrestlers. But my thing was, if I'm wrestling the match and the dude got a female manager, I can't reverse the move or I'm disqualified.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if someone said like it would have been like great if it was a few years ago. Someone wait, who said that part?
That was Ladybug.
That was me. Yeah.
Okay, so you're right. It would have been done a few years ago, but two things. One, it should not be under 2K. Two, it should have like they should not have cut their deal with THQ.
I mean, we know that.
If they have not cut the deal with THQ, it would have made shit way like enjoyable. Now, don't get me wrong, 2K had its moments, but other than that, I don't know. They've been fucking flopping. I think
And
I
that's
saw like the signs from I would say I started to see the signs from 2K18, but that's just that.
another thing to touch on real quick, Chris. Like we're not talking about enough like how like black people really have control over the economy. Because like here's my thing: if y'all really wanted to make them suffer, we could have. We
Mm-hmm.
could. We don't have
We
to buy
did
the
it
merch and
once.
shit.
We did it once with Ladybug
Mm.
with WWE 2K20. The whole wrestling community came together there. Was like, this game ass. We
It
don't want to
was
play
Yeah.
ass.
this. We don't want to play this. This is terrible. We can't play this. That's the one time I've seen the IWC come together and be like, we believe
Exactly.
this game is trash. Get it the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. 2K19, I hated that shit. It was terrible. I just can't do it. I couldn't.
I don't even touch the roster when I play these games. I literally play with my creative wrestlers. That is it. I don't touch the roster ever. Unless I'm taking moves from you.
And there's never gonna be another No Mercy OVW.
Yet the
I'm going to have to
motherfuckers
say
want to poke fun at.
WrestleMania 2000 OVW, but I feel you.
No Mercy and WCW NWO Revenge. That was my
What Corey say less. WCW NWO Revenge was a cheat code.
that was my game, man.
That would mind. See, I like No Mercy more. I just never played Revenge or Mayhem.
Revenge. So if you play WCW NWO Revenge on the 64, there was a cheat me and my friends would always use. If you flick the joystick, you kick out of anything. It don't matter how many finishers somebody has done to you, none of that. You just flick the joystick, you'll kick out.
Someone maybe one time played fucking Backstage Assault. I hated that shit.
That's wild that nobody don't want to get their ass whooped and get pinned. That's crazy that you got to use a cheat code.
Hey,
The cheat code.
I didn't create the game,
That's
Chris.
crazy.
So
That's crazy
I
work.
didn't put
If you
the
get your
glitch in the game.
ass whooped,
When people say,
fuck.
when they too scared to get them hands.
That's
Hey, look.
wild work, bro. Like,
If you cheating, I'm cheating. If you go do it, I'ma do it. We gonna
I'm
be in
not
this
beating
match for
your
3
ass all
hours.
night. Listen, I'm not beating. Listen,
We gonna be in this match for 3 hours before somebody stops.
Listen, I'm hitting you with the Stone Cold Stunner. It's a wrap. We're gonna move on. But it's not my fault that your ass is trash.
We're gonna have a legendary Iron Man match. If you cheating, I'm cheating.
Yo, nah, I be telling my friend
man.
that.
Fuck that,
Tell me
man.
one time, a friend challenged me into a match, and here comes the pain. I'm like, you sure you want to get these hands, my man? Like, you do realize I've been playing this game for years. Bro telling me, oh man, you saying that because you scared. I'm like, all right. 3 minutes later, beat his ass with cane.
Man,
I
that
said,
choke slam was something furious, dude.
I said,
nothing
I
to be
warned
played with
your
in
ass.
Nothing to be fucked with. Ain't nothing to be fucked with. Man, I'm telling you, the animations. I mean, that was the game before its time. I swear to you. Like
Which one? Here Comes the Pain, Chris?
all of them. Like Here Comes the Pain.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. Like all of those games, like in that era, it's like the animations, like the move. Like you can actually feel the moves. Like when you get stunner, you gonna feel that shit. Like throughout from the screen to your couch. I'm like, ooh, that shit had to hurt. Ooh,
You can barely listen. I always say I always said like you can barely even feel them shits in the new 2K games. Like if you get inspired by Roman Reigns, you're just like, that's that.
Yeah.
Like just or for instance, if you use John Cena's motherfucking AA, I'm like, that's it. Like, come on, man. Like when he used to do the FU, you can feel that shit, but nah, man. Like,
That's because they got rid of that. I mean, they ain't get rid of it. Like the vibration and shit is still there in the controllers, but they calm that shit down because Call of Duty players would get mad because they want their controller vibrating while they pew pewing people.
And I stopped playing Call of Duty, man. Like, I can't fuck with them no more.
Call of Duty is outrageous now, bro. Everybody got finishing moves. You putting wrestlers in there. It's basically adult Fortnite.
Dude, even with the island, like, I'm like this. Like, you mean to tell me, like,
I ain't even touched the island. I didn't
That
even
island
touch it.
remind me of Spyro the Dragon. I cannot stand it.
See,
hold on one second before you go. And then I'm gonna shut up. So everybody, 2 shares, everybody. Come on now. Like we just had almost 200 people come up in here. It's ridiculous that there are 45 people that's in here. Please help a brother out and share the live. Thank you. Be right back.
See, what I was gonna say was, I'm glad I own a PS4, so I'm not touching the fucking island. I got the deluxe edition, but even if I upgrade, I'm not touching that shit, man. Especially when you're just getting the same shit. What's the name of that shit they got? My Faction or some shit?
Fuck my faction. Fuck that shit. That card collecting Pokemon bullshit.
Bruh,
No offense, Ladybug.
do you know how bad I was? Dude,
I get it.
I was like this. You mean to tell me I gotta get current John Cena, motherfucking action figure Cody Rhodes,
And people be spending real life money on that shit, bro. People spending real life money on it
Nah,
too.
that's crazy.
No. I said to this day, I still said this was the dumbest thing they've ever done. They're giving action figure versions of some wrestlers, and that shit still makes no sense. Like an action figure Hulk Hogan.
The island is only reason I even remotely want to play the island is just to unlock the tattoos that I can't get outside of playing AI.
Island bootleg, though. I mean,
I want them. I want them to give the rights back to THQ. That's when it was Prime, I do.
I mean, when you think of it, they
Well,
not
that's because
doing anything
THQ went
in the
out of
last
business.
wrestling.
THQ went bankrupt.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
I mean, the last wrestling game TQ has ever produced was fucking Fight Forever, and I played it myself. I didn't like it, and and I don't decide like which wrestling brand is more fire and shit. I tolerate with all of them, including with indie wrestling, but AEW's Fight Forever, it just doesn't. It just
Shit
makes it
was
feel like
cheap
I'm
because
just.
they tried to be different. It shouldn't have been doing that.
To be honest, it just makes it feel like I'm just playing a modern version of No Mercy,
No,
or a modded version of No Mercy.
yeah, they definitely tried to go off of All Star. They try to like not copy it, but it was like a version of that too.
Oh man, I miss fucking All Star. That was my. I used to beat a lot of people's ass in
All Star was
WWE
the
All
shit.
Stars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
All
lie,
Star.
that
I
was one
love.
of the most funnest games I
People,
played.
I remember some people used to talk shit about it, feeling like saying like, "Oh, it's too arcadey and whatnot." Like that's
That's the
supposed to
point.
be the gist
People
of
thought it
it,
was mad
So
cartoony and shit. Yeah.
they out WrestleMania the arcade game. Clearly.
dude. When I remember looking at it the first time, I'm like, it feels like Mortal Kombat meets WWF, and that's like the best thing to ever. That's like the best thing right there.
My guilty pleasure was that WrestleMania that was on GameCube, where you were supposed to be like
WrestleMania
taking back
19
pop.
or 18.
I'm not sure which one. The one where you was
WrestleMania
going,
19 was dope. That was a hidden gem. Like
the
I
one that you
get
was
fired and then I like do like some Kill Bill shit.
that one,
What game you
yeah.
talking about, Chris? What game you talking about,
WrestleMania
Chris?
19. WrestleMania 19.
Oh my God, such a good game. Jesus, that was such
I
a good
think that
game.
It's
was,
fun.
if memory serves, that was supposed to be John Cena's debut game.
I believe so.
Yeah, because I own WrestleMania 18, and I forgot that was still during the WWF era.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about that game. I couldn't. Yeah, I
People
mean,
said that was like the rockiest start of all wrestling games, and they're not wrong. That shit is rocky as a motherfucker.
I played. I think it was WCW Nitro. I think it was called on Nintendo Switch. No, not Nintendo 64. I like that game. I love that game.
Wait, you talking about Mayhem?
Yeah, maybe my fault. My fault. Yeah. I thought it was called Nitro for some reason.
With the fucking like variations of the goddamn NWO.
Yeah. Yep.
What's funny is that's actually in my wish list because I hunt for old school games.
Yeah. It was fun. My favorite was DDP. I used to spam DDP. Oh my gosh.
But bro, if I want to talk about the goated WWE game I grew up playing, and I wish they would make a third game, Day of fucking Reckoning. That was the
Day of Reckoning was okay. It was okay.
Mine was Raw versus SmackDown 2000. Yeah,
which one?
No.
2006.
Oh, hold on.
2008.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's the one. Like
I'm on the.
Shit, man. I still got my 64. I still got WCW NWO Revenge. I got WrestleMania 2000. WWF No Mercy. So when I need a nostalgia trick up, I can go back and play them.
dude, I say the same. I can say the same thing too because I got a PS2 and I only got like half of the WWE games I grew up playing. The only one I just don't have is the PS2 port of 2000 of SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. However, I got the PSP version and the PS3 version. The one I played most was the PS3 version because I remember one time my cousin wanted to challenge me to a tag team match. I said, "I." So I went with my main team, the Hardys.
I don't want to because I had the other day I had saw your live, Chris, and you was it was like what pay-per-view things like changed wrestling forever, and I want to say I don't think it's just one pay per view. I think like each I think there's a couple pay per views that changed an era of wrestling. Which like I would say like an example, I think WrestleMania 1, I think that really kicked off the golden age. You know, a lot of people. I think Chris, was you alive when WrestleMania 1 happened?
Which
I
one?
was I was 2 years old.
WrestleMania 1.
Yeah, I was too because that happened in I think March 30th to 1985, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah, so
no, March
Oh, I wasn't
29th,
even born yet.
2019. Yeah, two, March 29th, 1985. That's when WrestleMania. That was WrestleMania 1. So yeah, I was 2 years old.
like that's why I think there's PLEs that kicked off a new era
That's hilarious.
like um like Survivor Series. No, it was Bad Blood. Bad Blood, Shawn Michaels and Undertaker.
Yo,
I think that was the kickoff of the Attitude Era, and I think that really um, solidified that era of the '90s. And then if I want to talk about the ruthless aggression area, I would say
Oh shit.
remember when WWE used to be creative with they fucking pay-per-view stages and shit?
Yeah,
yes.
that's until they got lazy.
It was.
Oh, that's too much. That's too much to do
It's
now.
Yep.
Can't do that. Y'all
exactly
remember the backlash set? Y'all remember the
WrestleMania.
backlash set with the swinging pendulum?
Mm-hmm.
I was
Remember
like,
when Cyber Sunday used to be like a big ass
A
computer?
keyboard? Yeah, big ass
a
keyboard. Yep.
fucking keyboard is diabolical.
The King of the Ring with the giant
I
chair.
think
The King of the Ring stage with the giant chair.
Dude, that I was mad they didn't make it look like that for King and Queen of the Ring.
That
I
would have
like
been
the
dope.
champions. I like the United Champions. Um.
The one where they got like all the champions on
No,
display.
I'm talking about this year. No, that one was Raw. That one is way better than. But I
Oh,
think.
that was before my time. Yeah. Yeah, that was before
but
my
no.
time.
The only the only time like WWE decide to be unique with their stages is whenever fucking WrestleMania comes around the corner. But then that gets lazier too.
I mean, those are kind of getting lazy too. Only thing about the WrestleMania stages now is that the entryway is always long.
Yeah,
Long as fuck. Mm-hmm.
like
Take
tell me,
20
I give
minutes for
him credit.
anybody who has a short entrance to do a long. Like, come on, man.
tell me why
I
Mm-hmm.
two.
give him
I
credit.
mean, I guess tell me
WrestleMania,
why
where
40s is just basically just a giant X and L.
now
Well,
the WrestleMania before that one, I'll give him credit on that one.
which one? 39.
The one where Cody lost to Roman,
Yeah,
Hollywood.
39.
That one was nice.
Yeah, because it was like the whole Hollywood theme. That one was the
What was the
fire
first
one.
WrestleMania goes to Hollywood? 20 with The Rock and Terry wrestling.
Oh, yo, nah. WrestleMania. Yo, nah, that was my favorite time when WrestleMania was
WrestleMania
popping.
18. WrestleMania 18.
What is my favorite? My
What?
favorite WrestleMania. Uh, I would say 26.
Nah, my favorite fucking stage is gonna have to be WrestleMania 22's.
That one.
But I think it's because they had the whole the whole big building design and shit. Like, I love that.
Oh, my favorite stage is the King of the Ring where Kurt Angle kept throwing Shane through the glass but
No,
couldn't do it.
nah.
Man, that was insane.
That was my favorite stage right there because I'm like, what the hell is that glass made out of?
See, my favorite was forever gonna be Royal Rumble 2006 with they got like the whole like Greek shit going on.
Oh
Like
yeah. Oh yeah. I know
the
what you're talking about.
exact same one when motherfucking Undertaker showed up in a chariot, right?
Oh,
This
when he was
was, I think
facing
this
Jack
was,
Gonzalez.
nah. He showed up in, this was like after I mean, not after, Royal Rumble. When Kurt Angle won the Royal Rumble, bro showed up.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he did the lightning shit. I remember watching that the first time. I was like, bro,
So,
is he just trying to like freak people the fuck out and shit?
so
Like WWE used to be so fucking creative. Even the
Yeah.
regular shows like Raw, SmackDown, and fuck it, I'm got to throw shade at them motherfuckers too. NXT, they're lazy with their ring designs.
Man, times
Once
have
they stop
changed, my
doing the
nigga.
NXT takeovers, where Triple H actually seemed like he gave a shit about wrestling, that's when it got whacked.
No. When they got
I
rid of
agree.
Takeover just to use copy and paste fucking pay-per-views.
but I have a um, not idea, but I think I can't blame everything on Triple H. I think he's just doing what TKO want him to do.
Dude, I always blame them.
I would
Like,
say this.
Bro.
well, I don't. Well, no, we all
Bro.
know. I know he'll. I think it's just. I don't know.
You shouldn't even said that, bro.
Well,
You should have
I'm gonna
left that
say this.
alone.
I'm gonna say this, man. Tico probably got some part in it, but I can absolve Triple H because the dude can't book past the big moment. Like it seems like this era of WWE is looking for big moments. It's like Jey
Yeah.
Uso wins the title, then what happens after that? Nothing.
Bullshit.
Io Sky wins the
You're just gonna
title.
let
What happens?
motherfuckers
Nothing.
keep the title and dip with it. Like
And
look at
it-
motherfucking Brock Lesnar back in the day. Remember how Brock doesn't show up yet? Motherfuckers want to say, "Oh, I want to beat him for the title" and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and watch, I have a feeling they're gonna do the same shit with John Cena.
The storyline I hate they got away from is,
Yes, so
even though it's because none of them want to be on TV no more, the cold corporate angle. They don't do nobody standing up against the machine no more because they don't want to do that shit.
Yes,
Oh, you talking about
Any other corporate angle, the corporate ministry, the corporate where it was just Vince McMahon fighting Stone Cold by himself, essentially. Daniel
just
Bryan versus the corporate.
no
the Authority.
my fault. Go ahead. I'm gonna go after you. No, but
Just any of that.
I think it stopped because them type of storyline it always leads to the main man at the time getting into a fight with the hero or the face. Like
Where it always led to the boss.
for example, like the one that I really remember that I used to watch is when Seth Rollins was their golden child or whatever.
Oh yeah, with the Authority. Yeah, I remember that.
The Authority, and you feel me, and it was Daniel Bryan or it was John Cena or it was but it always leads to like Triple H. I know it was Triple H fighting Daniel Bryan, or it was Triple H winning something, or
I see what you're saying. You're saying basically it was kind of like predictable in a way.
Yeah, it was predictable.
yeah,
Actually,
like even Vince McMahon, it always him and Stone Cold fighting. Like it always leads to that. It always so I feel like they can't really go that route unless you can do like you can make a team like that time when they did that one with John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, Luke Harper,
Right.
Luke Harper,
Kurt Angle and motherfucking Ronda Rousey.
he was them. Yep.
My
So
favorite thing out of the Seth thing was when Kane like went back to be a Demon Kane, but he was being corporate Kane, so you ain't know. He was like blaming it, and then Kane was like pretending he didn't know what the hell you were talking about. He was like, "I just saw you." He was like, "What are you talking about?"
When bro dragged him to hell.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just doing. I'm like kind of busy right now.
No,
Bars was good. Overdose was good. Writing with Stick was good. How y'all doing? If you guys do want to come up, you guys can go ahead, come up, and yeah. Where we at with the shares, everybody? Because I think I got a glitch.
Says 61.
61.
61?
61.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
61,
thank you.
Chris.
Thank you.
Hey
Appreciate
Chris,
it. Okay.
I don't want to
Yeah.
bring up nobody bad, but I was sharing my live, and I always share it to the same people. And I shared it with Scorpio, Scorpio, and she was like, "Stop sending me him. I don't fuck with him." I'm like, "My fault. I
Yeah,
didn't.
I don't fuck with that bitch either. Yeah,
I
you don't
didn't
have
know
to.
that. That's me
Yeah,
though.
don't send it with her. I don't like her.
I didn't know that.
She can. Yeah, don't send it to her. I don't like her.
My fault. I wouldn't know, man.
No, it's all good.
I
Fuck
told her
that
that.
hoe.
And I said my fault. But yeah, but
Oh, it's cool.
my favorite. I think. Oh yeah. I would ask. What is your favorite match of all time? Like the one that made y'all.
Favorite
Yeah.
match?
Favorite match of all time.
The
Oh,
match that made us a fan, or the
No,
favorite
no, no,
match
no.
of all
That's
time?
different. No, that's different. I'm saying like your favorite match, like the
Oh
one
man.
that you was like, oh my
Oh, when Chris
god.
Benoit won the World Heavyweight
Ooh,
Championship.
oh, that one's tough. It's a tie between the triple threat match between Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, and Randy Orton at WrestleMania 22, and surprisingly, and I'm gonna have to
I
say
got
this:
so many.
Roman versus Cody round 2 at WrestleMania 40.
I
Okay.
But
got so many favorite matches. It's categorized. So like my favorite Hell in a Cell matches, Usos versus
the
New
New
Day.
Day,
Yes, that match there was just ridiculous.
Oh, if we go on Hell in a Cell, it's always going to be Mankind versus Undertaker.
Kane,
Period.
Mankind versus Undertaker,
my
I get
okay,
that.
my favorite Hell in a
That's
Cell
I
on
match
get
period.
that.
that shit is gonna have to go with
I
Taker
get that.
versus Triple
That's
H.
what I'm about to say.
I want to
Taker,
say, I want to say the six man Hell in a Cell when they had The Rock and Austin and Rikishi and
Oh
Undertaker.
Was that
yeah,
match
yeah.
That's,
really good though? It was just
Was it?
I,
Wait,
bad.
wait, wait.
I thought it was goaded to like. I thought there was like crazy angles, like when Undertaker choke slam Rikishi into that bed of hay and all that. I think that was goaded to me. There's so much star power in there. So
I mean, I did had a favorite Rikishi match. It's like he was in a steel cage match, but I forgot who the fuck he was fighting.
He was
Motherfucker
fighting
was
Val Venus,
yeah, and he dived off that motherfucker.
and I don't know how that man survived.
I'm
My
like,
favorite is still going to be Chris Benoit winning the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm sorry. Him and Eddie Guerrero celebrating the world titles at the
oh
end of that match
yeah.
is always going to be a moment for me.
Wait, who the
See,
fuck he won the World Heavyweight Championship
hey,
off of?
the bro Kage, I got a question for that.
Uh,
You think they'll ever consider that one of the greatest moments of wrestling because of you know?
No,
They,
No,
like
they
us
won't.
in the IWC will consider it a great
count. That's
moment, but
already been counted.
WWE will never acknowledge that shit.
no.
Well,
They
yeah,
Hmm.
because they
acknowledge.
don't want to, because they don't want to associate with that motherfucker.
Yeah, they haven't acknowledged Chris Benoit since that
Thank you,
happened.
Ryan. Appreciate you.
They haven't acknowledged that man. Like they trying to erase him from history.
Yeah, Chris Benoit is not going to be brought up in most wrestling scenarios, professional wrestling circles,
Hell, I did
unless
the
you
same thing
just
with Brock
unless
Lesnar.
you just
Question:
talk
Was
if you're
Triple
talking
H in that
about
match too?
Chris Benoit the wrestler, then yeah, people are going to talk about him. But if you're talking about Chris Benoit the human, yeah, I get it. People gonna say it's the same thing, but it's not really.
But
Like if you're
like,
talking about his
Hmm.
body of work as a wrestler, oh, it should be talked about and shouted about from
yeah,
the mountaintops.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. Well, look, we can talk about it a little bit because Chris I held a live. I think it was like months ago. This might have been 2024 in the Hall of Fame, and I forgot what your stand was on it, Chris. This is when you and when y'all was still cool. You know,
Why are you talking about them humans? Like for real? You know
I
I
got,
do not fuck with them like that.
Yeah,
But
you gonna get
continue.
him tight, bro.
Yeah, I don't even. But
but
no,
What? Don't
continue,
get him. Don't get
continue.
him tight.
No, continue your point though. Go
but
ahead.
yeah, but yeah. I think it's too. I know Chris will bring up a point where there's people in the Hall of Fame that did bad stuff too, but I feel like it's not on the same level as what he did. Like you can't look at his face. In some people case, you can look at their face and be like, okay, he's still a great wrestler. But when you look at Chris Benoit, you don't look at him as a wrestler anymore. I feel like most people look at him as as a murderer, like, and I feel like that's why he's not gonna. I don't know if they might, but I don't think he's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
They're not gonna
Oh,
acknowledge
he's
it.
never gonna be in the Hall of Fame. He's never gonna be in the
Never.
Hall of Fame.
Never.
He's never
Never.
gonna be there. As much as we can shout it. Like I said, his body of work as a wrestler should be screamed about from the mountaintops. But if as long as he's associated with the unaliving of his wife and kid, it's never
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen. It's never gonna
Exactly.
happen.
So let me ask a question. If let's just say by the 0.00001% they do induct him, how would y'all feel? What would be y'all feeling?
I would be like, are you shitting me, bro?
Look, I'm gonna be real. And so, like I said, I will celebrate his work. But if they do ever induct him, they better expect that ceremony to be empty as hell because ain't nobody showing up to it. I'm just being real.
If they
Some
ever
people will
do
still
that,
come.
okay, so if they ever do that, I think it would bring a lot of controversy. Like I can imagine them trying to do that, and they bring his son to induct him, and I can see like everybody getting real heated. So I think they'll never do that. Like in my
I
It's
feel
opinion,
like
just
some
because
some
they
some of them
yeah.
wrestlers will still come though, because a lot of people
Some of
still
them, yeah, some will still
support them.
Yes,
come.
yeah, some
Like,
of them
but
would come, but it would cause a big this
it'll fuck
disruption.
some
Yeah,
relationships in the locker room. It'll fuck
yeah,
some relationships up in the locker
yeah.
room.
It really it'll go
It'll look
fucking
like
viral. Like
motherfucking.
yeah, it'll go fucking viral. But usually, and on top of that, so they have Hall of Fames before WrestleMania. That would hurt the WrestleMania. That would whatever whatever year that WrestleMania would be. That would hurt that WrestleMania productivity. After they just
Oh
had
God.
something like that in Hall of Fame, like they just after they had that Hall of Fame episode,
But
it would
in my
hurt their
opinion, I would say
WrestleMania
like,
But you know
productivity.
how unsensitive the world is nowadays. I feel like
oh yeah.
it's a group of people that wouldn't even care. They just
It's
will
not
care
really
about
it.
hearing Chris
Wait,
Benoit.
It
you
and
said
see, it's more, it's more the people that group of people don't outdo the numbers of or the there's a bigger group that doesn't like the idea than the other group that is like, okay, well, we're just looking at the body of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at what he did in his career than what he did in his personal.
It's also
That group
like
of
when you
people, yeah.
it's also like you got to think about it from this standpoint. It's not the same reason, but it's one of the reasons we will never see Owen Hart in the WWE Hall of Fame because
Exactly.
WWE has not taken
Exactly.
responsibility for the shit that led to him unaliving.
Yet
but
We
that's
all
the
saw the
thing
Dark
Another
though.
one
Side of the
That's
time.
a touchy
AEW
subject because I was
said they
there
had
that
to fix
night.
that problem.
Another
We all
one
And
is
saw the
time.
dark side of the ring. We all saw the rig they rigged him up with. We know why his wife is still upset. We know why. So we know why Owen Hart is more associated with AEW. Why they get to do the AEW
that's
Owen
what
Hart Invitational every year. Why WWE don't get to touch his name ever.
And we
Uh-huh.
know WWE over there, they don't really like the Hearts. They'll deal with them when they got to, but they don't really fuck
why do
with
you
the
think
Hearts like that.
matter of fact, why do you think they're barely giving Natalia some fucking screen time and shit, especially in the ring?
And
Natalia
that's
need to
like
leave.
I'm sorry.
Natalia need
That
to leave. I've
that's
been
still
Yeah,
saying
like
that for
Natalia
a
needs
little
to
guy.
Exactly.
retire.
She
No,
needs to fucking leave.
Taya likes that WWE money. That's why her ass ain't gonna go
facts. That is
nowhere.
true. That is very true.
So that's why I said she gonna
And you
get
Because
all
got
the
she
this
image.
got
bitch on a
released.
fucking
She got
losing
released and
streak.
rehired. Essentially, she got released and
Even though
rehired.
even
And
though
I
she
feel like
doesn't
they're gonna keep
mind
putting
getting
money in her
disrespected,
pockets for the
yeah,
rest of her career just because of that
yeah.
situation. That's like them trying
Even
to say sorry. That's their
even
way of
though
apologizing instead of publicly apologizing.
Like,
yeah.
bro, you're giving this bitch a massive losing streak. Like, even Kofi Kingston doesn't have a fucking losing streak like that. Oh, not Kofi Kingston. Which motherfucker had like the biggest losing streak in WWE?
The Brooklyn Brawler.
Compare that to exactly.
You funny.
Like,
I'm
You
just
funny as
saying. You
hell.
said biggest losing streak. You said biggest losing
yup,
streak. Brooklyn ain't nobody losing
Brooklyn
like the
Brawler.
Brooklyn Brawler.
I was gonna
Solo
say James Ellsworth. Didn't he have?
early last year. I think he was on like a 54 match losing streak.
Like
He never.
Brooklyn Brawler. Come on, man. Like, even Maxine Dupree be getting some wins, and you want to fucking coach her and shit. Like, I think it's time for you to leave motherfucking WWE because
Apparently she's doing some gimmick outside of WWE that's apparently hitting with the indie crowds, but
yeah,
WWE,
with
WWE,
NWA and
yeah,
GCW Bloodsport,
yeah.
but
Apparently she's doing some type of work that's hitting with the crowds out there, but WWE ain't gonna let her translate it over to her actual work.
yeah,
Because it's
which is kind
trash.
of bullshit because they're gonna do the same thing with Karrion Cross
Bro,
and Blood suffered a.
It's almost damn near criminal of how they
what
are
they do into that
treating
man?
that man.
Carrying
I mean,
cross.
you got rid of what did kind of carried him almost half of the year, the fucking Final Testament. You got rid of the authors of pain. How can you get rid of someone that can literally be the next world tag team champions?
Or more so to the
Carrying cross
point,
just need to go bald.
why
Because they
was
don't care about their tag
AOP
division.
why was AOP in WWE, was not doing nothing for a year, brung them up only for them not to do anything again, and then release them? Like, what are we doing?
And
And they
mind
tag
you,
divisions need help. The tag divisions need help so bad.
oh,
Well,
they
now
They
that
stay
Those,
fumbling
they
NXT
need.
those
talent
guys
though.
never really had direction, in my opinion.
I'm
Like,
over here looking at
so they
fucking.
were all right. So they were always like bodyguards to like a main event or somebody that they needed to that like they needed like carrying cross. They needed to push him and I don't know. I feel like AOP they were never really going to be used
And I'm
as a great tag team,
and I'm
dominating tag team and all that as they
If
should
you
have been. Like
if
they
you
just get
pay
Bro,
used
they
as
were
they
bodyguards.
fumble
NXT tag
like
team
2/3
champions.
of their NXT talent. About 2/3 of
facts.
NXT talent they get called up get fumbled
That's
since
what
then.
that's what everybody
Yeah,
keeps saying.
facts.
Oh, there's gonna be a draft. There's gonna be a draft. I don't care, bro. Don't touch none of the NXT talent. Nobody
Man,
needs to be called up other than Jordan Grace. Call Jordan Grace up and leave it at that.
And
they
mind
gon' I
you,
feel like they're gonna fuck her up.
They
They're
probably
gonna
mind
do her
you,
will.
like
the
Natalia,
only
bro.
time
I
they
feel like they're
got
gonna do her like
Karrion
Natalia.
Cross in WWE, right? The only time he's just there is just to rage bait motherfucker. I think that's what the gimmick they're trying to give him. They're giving him the rage bait gimmick. Cause think of it. You saw how he was all in you see how he was fucking with Sami Zayn and AJ Styles at one time? That's what they're trying to have bro doing. They're just saying, all right, your gimmick is you're just gonna rage bait, and then after that, you're either gonna take an L, or by some sheer coincidence, you're gonna get a W.
But they
Like,
crazy
bro,
as
Also,
hell because he got so much connection to damn near every main event star on the roster. He
and
got a
also let his
connection
wife wrestle,
in
bro.
a story with damn near all of them.
exactly. And when was the last time we seen
Let
fucking
Scarlett
Scarlet
wrestle.
wrestle?
Let Scarlett wrestle. Scarlett can wrestle, and that's just and all she being used as is a glorified side piece.
Like, come to now tag team division. What? Okay, I know the tag team division was cooked ever since oh we're just gonna make the Wyatts jump everyone in the SmackDown tag team division. They were cooked after that because they were gonna run out of ideas. Because think of it, you got a low number of motherfucking tag teams. Because think of it, let's see, you got Motor City Machine Guns, you got Firaxium, the champions, the Street Profits, DIY. Where the fuck is Pretty Deadly?
One of them's hurt.
That
One
light
of them's
skinned dude
hurt.
hurt. I mean, the one with the light hair.
Who?
Kip is hurt, I think. Kip James is hurt.
Kit Wilson.
Yeah, Kip Wilson is hurt. Yeah, he's hurt.
That's why you don't see. Or how about the time they think it was best for them to disband Imperium? That shit
Bro,
still got me mad because
what about Metaphor? You
they barely
disbanded
even got
Metaphor.
Metaphor in NXT.
You broke up Metaphor and released half the group.
Or how about this? Remember when they were like, "Oh, we're gonna break up Chase U for a while," and then for some weird ass coincidence, Chase U is back together.
Then they
I think
released two
the
of the dudes who are the most popular in the group.
I think the worst one they disbanded, which is exceeding on AEW, was the Hurt Business, and they disbanded them.
It
It was the
mirrored
best
Oh, the
some.
thing
Hurt
going
Business was
on.
dumb. The Hurt Business
Yeah,
was
you know what I'm
dumb when they
saying?
disbanded them. That was
That was
Dude,
the
I
dumb.
best
am never
move.
gonna forgive AEW for disbanding the Acclaim. That was my group right there, man. Like,
Honestly,
That
like I'm Matt Caster, he can fuck off. Like that man is not that
That
man
dude
is
something else.
just I do
The
not
best
like
in the
him.
world.
you don't
I do
like
not like
Max
let's
Caster?
go, Matt. You're the
he
best
is a
wrestler
prick.
He was good
alive.
when he was in the group.
He is a prick in real life. I'm bullshit you not.
I
The
thought
Funny
he
fuck
could
fun
be
fact
like
like
about
that
Matt.
John Cena in a way.
I can see it though.
Actually,
I
no, no,
thought
no,
he
no.
would
That was
go.
supposed to be his thing. He's supposed to be a bootlegger John Cena.
Yeah, that's what
Fun
I'm saying.
fact about Matt Caster: he
I,
used to date Chris Statlander.
Chris, that.
interesting.
Oh wow.
I thought he dated a man, to be honest with you.
No, he dated Chris Statlander before she got bigger than him.
And then when you
No.
think of it, Anthony
Uh,
Bowens, I know he's doing great.
he is, but his gimmick sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought I was the only one that thought his gimmick was fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's sucky. But everybody, right now it's 11 o'clock. Everybody, we have been on the air since 8 o'clock. We're gonna do a part two. I think, yeah, we're gonna do a part two because there's a lot of people that really want to talk about this subject. And I did have other subjects for you guys, but yeah, we this literally took up our whole entire space. So I will be back about 5 o'clock. I'm not watching Raw tonight, so I'm gonna be washing my clothes, and I should be done with everything by the time I come back tonight. So we'll do
Actually,
it.
man, I gotta relook at the footage I got from the indie wrestling show I went to yesterday, because chances are I'm probably gonna like get into the indie. I'm probably gonna be training to join indie wrestling soon.
Okay, cool. So we'll be back about 5 o'clock Central tonight, and we'll probably have a space from 5 to probably 10 o'clock or whenever
Yeah.
I'm tired. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming on. Remember to follow us on all those social media platforms, and if you also do want a link to our Discord, just DM me. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Peace.